let's meet your characters. So let's start with... Ooh, let me roll dice. We roll dice to see who we start with. I'm going to get a nice D4 here. Nice D4, keep it random. Ooh, there's thunder rolling outside. Let's see, number 3. Bug, you're up first.
Ooh.
Ooh-wee.
Oh boy, me?
How dare you, DM?
I was really hoping I wouldn't go first. But anyways, hi, I'm Bug, if you're new here. Tonight I will be playing Thalara Thorne. Thalara is a weird, quirky little person. Not little, she's a half-elf. She kind of keeps to herself a little bit. She likes to conversate with the voices in her head. So she mumbles a lot, and she's real twitchy and kind of quirky and weird, and you might occasionally hear her speak in childhood rhymes. And that's Thalara. I was hoping I had a few more minutes to prepare, but I didn't. So, there you go. This is Thalara.
I got you. Sorry.
You did
That's
it.
the roll. That's how the dice. That's how the dice roll. All right, no 3s. I roll a 3 again. All right, 1. That is Roddy.
Them dice are rigged. Hello, I'm Roddy. If you've never seen me before, blessings upon you, but tonight I will be playing Darius Ravenblade. He's a sharply dressed human rogue with a silver tongue and a taste for luxury. He's a bit of a rich snob, if you will. Equal parts thief and spy, but he moves effortlessly between courts and dens and is always a step ahead and 2 glasses deep in the finest wine. Always has a nice smug smile on him, big rapier sword to his side, and he believes everyone has a price, and he's already calculated yours.
Oh my.
Well done.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Yes, it was prepared tonight.
That brings us to Hal.
Hello, Governor. Hal's going to be playing Halgar Half-Orc. People call him Halgar or Half-Orc or both. And I'll be playing a beautiful barbarian half-orc with long flowing copper hair with strange trinkets tied into it. Bits of bone, bits of armor. And is that a fresh finger? He's always itching and witching for a proper scrap.
Very nice. So I guess I don't need to roll. Let's see if I actually roll a 4. I do roll a 4. Phoenix, that is to you.
It's me! Okay. Hello, I am Phoenix, or you can call me Jen. Either one's fine. I am playing Crystal Cleure tonight. Highly doubt anyone's going to use her last name. They're probably just going to use Crystal. But she gets bored easily. These fellow travelers with her have seen her be bored a lot over the past few days. And whenever she gets bored, she plays pranks on people, usually with her trusty slingshot and some ball bearings. You know, that's kind of her go-to. But yeah, her slingshot is named Floppy. She's eccentric a little bit. I mean, that's her.
Just a little bit.
Is that your rapier's name, Roddy?
Phoenix, you've been with us way too long.
So if her slingshot's name is Floppy and your rapier...
My rapier's name is Harding.
All of my weapons have names. Even her, 2 scimitars that she, doesn't necessarily like using. All of them have names.
Oh boy, this is going to be fun. All right, I guess with that, let's play some Solid 10 D&D. All right, as we begin, the sound of thundering hooves echoes across the cracked earth. The stagecoach barrels down what can barely be called a road, its wheels rattling on loose stones, trailing a thick cloud of sun-baked dust behind it. The midday sun beats down mercilessly from directly overhead, casting hard shadows beneath the 4 lathered horses dragging the wagon across the edge of the desert. To the north, the jagged spires of the Monadurg carve blood-red lines across the sky, towering peaks that loom like sleeping giants, watching your passage. On the driver's seat, a gnome named Milosh holds the reins with his callous hands, his face hidden behind cracked goggles, his collar pulled up high. He hasn't said much since sunrise. He steers with the focus of a man who doesn't believe in luck and is on a mission. Clinging to the sides of the coach, arms looped through worn leather, you all scan the horizon for movement. The desert only ever seems empty. Though you see nothing for miles, you know you're not alone out here, and what you carry could get you killed. Hidden beneath the false floor, packed in crates beneath salted meat and dry oats, lies your cargo, arcane and addictive. You set out 3 days ago from the sun-baked town of Harena, bound for the bridge in Weno to cross the river, and from there on to Stonewater, where your buyer waits near the river's bend. As the day drags on, and your friends seem to disappear and pass out, you know that the desert is not empty, but so far you've not seen anything. You're watching even though it's been a minute, because you know what you carry hidden beneath the floor of the carriage, under salted meat and dried oats, is spice. It's rare, it's arcane, and it's addictive. You've been traveling for 3 days. You left from the town of Harena. You're bound for the bridge in Weno to cross the river, and from there on to Stonewater, where your buyer will be waiting near the river's bend. As the day drags on, you look to each other to pass the time as the miles slip by.
Okay. So, Crystal wants to get out her paint, and I want to try to draw a smiley face on the back of the driver's neck.
So, I mentioned he's got his collar pulled up.
I'm gonna look for a clear space. Is there any clear space?
All right, so you crawl up on top of the stagecoach, and I imagine you're like
Yes.
army crawling up behind him, like just kind of peek over the edge at him. And he's short, so he's sitting down on the bench, holding the reins. And every now and then, whoosh,
She'll try to like hook her legs on something to.
see a little. You could probably reach down and reach him. Roll an investigation check for me. See what you see first. Investigating the back of this Milosh's neck.
21.
21. You see that occasionally he'll kind of adjust his collar as you're waiting for a few minutes. Eventually he pulls it back down. It's hot. It's really hot. So he pulls his collar down, and you can see his exposed neck.
She's good at just, little smiley face.
All right, so roll a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Big dice or little dice?
I use both. I'm going to say disadvantage because you're on this bouncing stagecoach.
Man.
Yeah.
Too bad you didn't say stealth. I have advantage on that. Ooh! I rolled a natural 20
And
a 2.
Ooh.
So, I mean, that's a 5.
You reach out, and your arm is kind of... Now roll a stealth check.
Is it a disadvantage? So it's a flat roll or...
No, this is just straight. Flat roll.
Okay, so advantage then.
Wait, what?
I have advantage on stealth checks.
In what situations?
I don't know. It says on stealth checks. It's the boots of elven kind. It should be in movement, but it says you have advantage on stealth checks.
I'm going to give it to you, but technically it probably wouldn't be because you're not on your feet. I'm going to give it to you. I'll give you advantage.
Okay. That's a 21.
You're lying there prone, so your boots are really doing fuck all to help you be quiet.
They're magical.
They're magical, okay. What'd you say you rolled?
21.
21.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you beat his perception check. Does he have... What's the modifier for his perception? Be a plus... nothing. So yeah, +2. Ooh, that's close. Okay. You reach out. Your arm is shaking. You manage to squiggle something painted on the back of his neck. You pull your arm away and you can kind of see it more clearly. It's not a smiley face.
Is it one of those faces where the mouth is like this?
Why did Crystal just paint a dick on that guy's neck?
I don't know. It's odd to me, but...
And it's pink. Because she only has 2 colors. She only has 2 colors. And she chose pink.
Of course you did.
Although it would have been more funny if it was blue.
Milo's kind of wiping the sweat from around his goggles. Continues to drive, unaware of the dick on his neck.
She's gonna scoot back. I'm bored again.
We don't get into a proper scrap soon enough. I don't know what I'm going to do out here. Except get a tan. You should take off your jacket and your shirt. Get yourself some color.
My elegant garb? I think not. I think I'll leave it right where it's at. I'm fancy dressed for a reason.
We're in the middle of the desert. Where do we think we're going?
Wherever I need to go.
You're not going to be able to impress them city slickers out here. At least take off your jacket. It's got to be like 120 degrees.
This isn't just a coat. This is a distraction so I can rob somebody while you're admiring the stitching.
The last guy that tried to rob me, this intertwined in my braid is finger.
Oh, fancy.
All right.
Ding dong, time for dinner.
This sun's making me hungry.
Crystal will head over to Thalara, right?
Yes, Thalara.
And like plop down right next to her. So what's for dinner?
Whatever you cook, I guess.
She's gonna get out Floppy, and the wagon is covered, right? Or not? It is covered because I was just on top of it.
Yes, this isn't like a covered wagon. This is a no shit like stagecoach. It is a box. Fairly nice, but since you all were hired to guard it, you're not riding in it. You're actually outside keeping guard. It's pretty fancy.
Did she say dinner?
I'm sure we could round up some scorpions and boil them on a stick. Bake them on a stick, boil them on a stick. I don't know. Or you can just eat them raw like me.
Scorpions.
How delightful.
Lara's gonna reach into the very deep of her robes and yank out a piece of paper. And you guys have seen her do this a few times, but you don't quite understand why. And she's gonna use the stagecoach, as wobbly as it is, and like scribble something like very quickly and nonsensically. And she goes, scorpions, 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 scorpions. And then she holds it out and she uses produce flame to catch it on fire and goes,
well,
Al sees Thalara do that, and he reaches in and he cracks open a little vial on his bandolier, and he'll just be like making sure nobody's looking at him. He'll
roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Everyone else, what's your passive perception?
13.
I'm gonna sneeze. Hey, that's a 16.
Anyone's passive beat a 16? No?
No.
All right, no one notices you. Take a big old rip.
And then I'll sneeze.
How quaint. Scorpions
Oh, come on, Darius.
Flame paper. I was hoping for something a bit more refined, maybe? But I'll lower my standards for the evening, I suppose.
Well, I mean, it's not like there's a restaurant we could go to. She's gonna take Floppy, her slingshot, and she's gonna pull out one of her ball bearings. This one's painted blue, and she's gonna try to shoot it up she's gonna lay down and try to shoot it up in the air and then have it come back down for her to catch it. So she has to base it off of how fast the thing's going. But yeah.
A lot of math involved in that. All right.
She's intelligent.
Okay. So roll an intelligence check.
Okay. 16.
Okay. Now roll an attack roll.
Hold on. Let me roll down to Floppy and see what Floppy's attack is. Hold on. Okay.
Oh, it's going to be a long
21.
night.
It's Floppy when I'm not using it. So it's Floppy.
Mm-hmm. So what was that attack roll?
Yeah, it was, what did I say it was? Add again. 21. I'm rolling
21?
a lot of 21s.
Yeah. So you take a minute, you stretch Floppy out, it's maximum distance, picking words carefully, and you release it, aiming forward a bit, doing the math, and it flies up in the air, and as the coach moves forward, you manage to reach up. Now roll a dex save.
12.
That's enough. With your intelligence check and with the attack roll, you manage to get it just right, and you pretty much hold your hand up, and it just smacks into your palm.
Nice. She smiles and then kind of just like plays with the ball that she painted.
Does that one have a name too?
The balls? No, the balls don't have names. Should I name them? There's lots of them. She opens her pouch. And then she pulls out like a handful of like 20 of them, and they're all like pink and blue, all painted differently. Maybe I could have a name for the blue ones and then a name for the pink ones. You want to help me name them? What should the blue be? Dink? What should the pink ones be? How about donk? Ding dong. We can find some bells. I can toss a ding and a dong at it, and it'll go ding dong.
No bells. No bells.
No bells. No bells.
No bells.
Okay.
No bells.
Ding and dong. She puts them back in. I have to write this down. Ding is blue.
As the day progresses, is there anything else you'd like to talk about as you travel? The miles disappear, much the same. The mountains move past. Sun moves. The shadows begin to lengthen behind you. The sun hangs low. The red peaks, the Monaderg, jagged silhouettes, catching the last rays of light. The coach rattles as it slows, the wheels creaking over hard-packed earth, loose stone. A dry wind skims across the open plain, tugging at cloaks and clothes and Darius' fancy jacket. Milosh pulls back the reins with a sharp grunt. He guides the horses around a bend of a dune. There's a lone, twisted tree that stands nearby. It looks like it's been dead for a long time. It's bark gray and splintered. It's long been stripped of its moisture, life, or purpose. There are a few coarse, kind of stunted plants push up through the dust, holding on like they've got something to prove. Milosh clicks his tongue and then calls out. So the sun is setting ahead of you since you're heading west. Milosh has guided the stagecoach off the non-existent road that you're traveling, following the edges of the mountains. Around a dune to kind of seclude yourselves a bit. There's a large dead tree there on the mountainside of the dune. You are on the other side of that same dune. He clicks his tongue at the horses, kind of looks over at all of you and says, "This seems good enough place as any. Horses don't seem spooked." And with a practice motion, he does kind of a loop so that when it is time to leave, just hook the horses up and you're on your way out. He hops down, unlatches the harnesses and the lines, and leads the 6 horses all together. They follow him back around to the tree where he ties them off and gives them buckets of grain and water and pats them down. They've been running hard all day. By the time he returns, the sun is fully set, begins to cool a little bit. He makes a small fire and sits a dented tin kettle on top. You all settle in for the evening.
Hey, Milosh, what we having for dinner?
Well, we have lots of salted meat. I think it's part of the cover, but there's plenty of it. I don't think they're expecting it. You didn't bring any food?
Why in the hell are we going to eat our cargo?
It's not our real cargo.
I thought you knew.
What do you mean? You thought I knew?
You know what we're transporting, right?
Go with this crew. It'll take you down the road where you need to go on your path. Your path's going to lay beyond it, and they're going to guard some meat. So why are we eating our cargo?
Find a seat. Let me grab us some meat. While the water boils, I'll make some tea and I'll tell you a story. How about that?
Yeah, I think that would be great. No, I usually don't bring food because I can forage for scorpions and roots in the desert. So I just take from the land what I want. But if you have meat, it'll definitely be beneficial.
Yes, let's eat the meat. He kind of goes back and cranks open stagecoach and reaches in. You kind of hear him ruffling around a bit. Comes back with just handfuls of, it's pretty much jerky. And he passes meat out to all of you. Sits down and...
Do I get to take as much as I want?
There's food for 12 people for 2 weeks there, yes. We have plenty of food.
Just start eating some meat.
You're kind of like biting and tearing it off. It's quite dry. He sprinkles some tea leaves into the kettle and puts the lid back on. Kind of sits back. The wind is kind of whispering softly across the ground as the fire crackles. We've been traveling for a few days. Have you ever heard the story of Yurik the painter? Have I told you that one yet? Anyway, he was a good man. Not too smart, but not too stupid. Just the right amount of stupid to live long time. He had a little shack in the cliffs above the Dorich Pass. Cold place. Too many goats. He would paint pictures, not with brush, but with his mind. He reaches forward and grabs the kettle and he pours a cup for everyone, sits it back and takes his and sits back, blowing across it and drinking. Yurik say he could see the color behind the world. Yes, that is what the spice do to him. First time I bring him pouch, he laugh, dance in little circles like child at market, say his teeth are rich, brain feel like a river. Next morning, painted whole wall in one breath. No brush, just thought. Every painting got louder. Not sound, not smell, but louder in here. Kind of looks around like he's trying to think of a comparison. Like a storm cloud that will just not break, hang, waiting. Then the paintings, they start to move. Just a little. Never when you look straight. Only out of corner of eye. Well, he stopped eating. Say food tastes like cloth. Next time I go, he's sitting naked in the snow, staring at his hands. His shack's covered. Floor to ceiling. Dishes, all painted. Spirals and lines and shapes I don't even have a name for. And it takes a deep breath. He don't even say hello, he just laughs. Quiet laugh. Crazy like mouse. Milosh, I finally painted silence. And I say to him, Yurik, what does it look like? He leans forward, towards all of you. He only blinked once, and then he say, it's hungry. I leave and I never go back. The shack's probably still there. Maybe not. Anyway, that's why I do not take the spice. Not even a little bit. Make my mind do crazy thing. That is what we are moving across the desert. Not the meat, not the oats. It's locked in boxes with magic. But hey, I must say, Yurik, he did paint real good.
Magic, you say? What kind of magic? Like magic that goes boom or magic that goes brr?
I did not cast spell, I don't know.
Alright, is this your first trip?
No, I've been doing this for years.
Crystal goes and lays under the wagon because she's bored now. The story's over. Now we're talking magic, and she doesn't really get magic, so she's just gonna kind of chill under.
I have moved things across the desert for many years. I must admit I've not been this way in over a year. Usually I take things the more dangerous route down to Gibratis.
And why didn't we take that route?
Well, that's the other way. This is...
Or route, as they say in Elvish.
Our destination was different this time. Buyer in Stonewater. Want spice? We take them spice. I am just a driver. Pull up, they load up. They stack meat and oats on. Oats for horse, meat for us. We drive to place. Collect money. Takes a big bite.
When are we going to get in a fight? That's what I need to see. Like, traveling is all well and good, but we were here hired as guards, which means you need guards because there are bandits and giant scorpions and dragons and things like that here on this route, right?
It is not safe route. They were right to hire you. I'm sure before too long you will get your fight. But eat, drink, don't count eggs before chicken hatch. I think I said that wrong. I've been in the sun way too much today.
You can never be in the sun. It keeps you away from the terrifying water.
I guess desert's a good place for you if you're scared of water.
Oh, I'm not scared of water. I mean, oases and oceans and those wells, I swear. You stare into them and something's going to grab you and your reflection will disappear.
I have heard a story like that. It also sounds like something Yurik said once. But,
So if we were to get robbed, is it this much spice or is it like this much spice or is it like, and he puts his arms out as wide as he can, is it this much spice?
He kind of leans over and looks towards the stagecoach. You see how big the stagecoach is? There are 6 crates. Big wooden box, you know crate?
Yes, like one of those. And he points at the stagecoach.
No. Underfloor are 6 big crates.
Okay. Like the size of Darius here? Okay, lots.
I mean, if you cut Darius into pieces and stuff him in box, Probably. The small one over there, she could probably fit in box, just fold in half.
Which one is he talking about? I don't know how small you are.
I'm not very small at all. What do you mean? You mean Thalara, the man in the nice jacket.
I mean, man in nice jacket, you cut him 2 pieces, you can probably shove him in one of these crates. That's how big crate is. The small, creepy Thalara is...
Yeah, the one that looks like a doll that doesn't blink? Yes, that one.
I mean, no offense, but you're kind of creepy. Little half-elf girl, woman. Sorry. Yes, fold her in half, you could fit her right in box. Big box.
Big box, big box, big box.
Lots of spice, but not for us.
How many times have you delivered spice through here?
This way it's probably been maybe 2 years. Like I said, I usually go south to the city of Gibratis. It's coastal city. They like to do the fun things there, I guess. I'm not sure who this buyer is. We will find out when we get there.
All right. Anything besides jerky? I think I'm going to go look for some of those scorpions, maybe a hare or 2. It's fresh. I'll be back. I'd like to use my background to forage for food.
So you all watch as Halgar kind of stands up and walks off, mumbling about finding food. It takes you a little while, but you manage to find a couple small lizards. You're flipping over a rock. They've crawled under. They're not like little lizards. They're pretty sizable lizards. You could probably get some meat from the legs, the tail. No hairs, mostly just lizards and a couple big bugs.
Perfect. He'll come back with some of these big bugs and put them on a stick and start like roasting them over the fire. And he's like, you see this one here with the red wings, Darius? These are spicy. Like you eat them, it'll clear your sinuses and maybe some of that pity slickerness to you right off. I mean, unless you like the jerky, the hard meat.
Anything's better than nothing, I suppose, but...
All right. But there is a little bit of kick to it, so I just warned you, if you have a very sensitive palate, then maybe you should just stick to the bland dried meat. I mean, these lizards and bugs are for men of the wastes.
Milos is like, He reaches out and takes some. Ooh! See his face start to turn red.
Told you.
Drink some tea. That is, woo! I will feel that in my butthole tomorrow. I'm sure of it.
I'm sure of it too. You're supposed to eat the other side.
Oh, shh. I wish you would have told me that sooner. I am going to try to sleep because I have a feeling this is not going to be fun. He kind of groans, stands up, and walks off, kind of between the horses and you all. You can kind of keep an eye on them and keep an eye on you in the cart. He rolls out his bedroll, kind of lays out on it.
So, creepy little girl, what brings you out to the deserts? Like, where are you going?
The great old one told me to come this way.
Milos?
Great old one. He gives me visions.
Visions, like when you're getting ready to rush into battle and you smell your paper and then it gives you visions, or is it something else?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, these files here rot from ember bloom flower and like something else. So yeah, whenever there's a battle, I just crack one and just pushes me to the edge. And he's kind of shaking a little bit as you see him. He's a little excited. Anyways, I'm hoping at some point we run across the bandits or something else.
Do you want me to ask my friend? I can ask my friend. Let me ask my friend.
You mean Crystal?
I take out a piece of paper. And I write on the piece of paper, will we have a fight here? And I go, watch this. And I'm like, my eye that has been ever, consistently twitching. And like my neck is like, I'm always looking around and everything like that. Like the more excited she gets, the more it twitches. And she goes, watch. And then she waits if she hears anything from her good friend.
Roll a religion check for me.
Religion? That is not the dice I want to use. It makes it really funny, actually, that you say that. That would be a 7.
Sniffing your paper. Gonna look around and you're waiting. You just hear the usual chatter in your mind. You don't hear any answer directly.
Ding dong. Pulls out her slingshot. She said ding dong, right? She's gonna get a blue ball and a pink ball. And she's gonna shoot Halgar.
Roll an attack roll. Are you still like laying down under the stagecoach?
Yes, I should have disadvantage probably.
Are you like on your belly or on your?
No, she was on her back. She was looking at the undercarriage of the carriage, and so she just kind of like pulls out Flopsy and a couple of ball bearings and turns over on her side, and then shoots over at Halgar.
Oh boy.
I mean, he's been begging for a fight, right?
AC 16.
24.
Halgar just saying, feels like you get stung twice. Tink tink.
If you don't catch these bugs, they're going to bite you. Maybe you should use some of these vials. Like, your paper doesn't seem to be working because all you did was one over there to pull out our balls.
Ding dong.
Good.
She says it back.
Go ahead and roll damage too.
Oh, okay. If you want me to.
Was it 1d4 plus?
Yeah, plus 3. So that's 6.
Yikes.
Is that max damage?
No, 7 is max damage.
6, okay. The campfire crackles.
I'll be right back. I think I need to clear out some of this. They're attracted to the fire, so it's pretty easy to get them. I'm gonna do a perimeter and intentionally go by the carriage.
You can keep my ding dong.
That means something very different in Elvish.
So Halgar, you walk away, kind of doing a perimeter sweep. Roll a perception check for me.
All right, perception +4. It's 10.
Solid. You look kind of back the way you went out to find dinner. See far off in the distance, there's something large moving, kind of sand moving around. It could just be the wind. Walking back towards around the other side. So you're kind of peering out this way. You see the sand kind of blowing, and you circle back. You take a peek at the horses. And they're still there. Kind of come back, and Milosh is just snoring deep. And you circle back behind the carriage, where I'm assuming you're going to stop.
Hal wants to see if he can deadlift the carriage to determine how many rates are we talking about.
So roll a strength check for me as you like grab the bottom of this carriage and you begin lifting.
It's a 19.
19. You lift and you kind of strain a little bit. Your muscles begin bulging, but you can't get it off the ground. This thing, looking at it, you're like, I mean, the carriage itself is pretty sturdy, but with the cargo, it probably weighs at least half a ton.
And then I'll make my way back towards the fire, looking for any bugs that might be biting me.
Crystal's gonna stick her head out to Halgar and say, Hey, do you want to have a little brawl? You can't hit me too hard because you're really big.
I only fight people who try to kill me.
I don't really want to kill you. So, and then she goes back under the carriage.
You passed the test.
While you're under there, you just see these two big hands kind of hop onto the side, and the whole carriage begins to like kind of rattle as he's trying to like lift it up.
Does she hear Milosh snoring?
Probably not from this distance, not with the dune between you.
She'll wait till the others start falling asleep then.
So anything else you guys want to talk about or do before you turn in for the night?
I will take first watch.
You can take a watch, middle watch, end watch, beginning watch. As long as one of us is up. I'll take the watch just before the sun comes up. So I like to stand at the top of the dune and just feel the rays of the sun wash over me.
Okay, and I'll wake up Thalara. So you'll be number 2 for second watch.
All right, so Darius, Thalara and Halgar, you all roll your bedrolls out. Look up at the sky. The moon is very bright, but still you can see the blanket of stars in the sky. The wind kind of whistles across the ground. Crystal, roll perception check.
Can I do something else before I officially start my watch?
Sure. The others are turning in.
She's gonna get out her painter's kit and she's gonna draw a skull that's pink and some crossbones underneath it that are blue.
On what? On the stagecoach?
On the bottom of the wagon.
On the bottom of it?
Yeah.
Right. You see the other, you kind of peek around and you see the others turning in, kind of just begin doodling.
And then she'll go sit on top of it and start her watch. So I guess I'll go ahead and roll now.
Okay.
Okay.
It's much easier to paint when the thing's not moving.
Yes. Perception 21.
Another 21. Holy crap.
Yes, it's an 18 plus 3.
So for the first couple hours, just kind of looking around, you see a lizard kind of run by. See there's some sand blowing far off in the desert.
Can I fling a dong at the lizard?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's, is there a lizard on here? Yeah, let's throw a lizard on the map.
I rolled an 18.
18, let's look at, what's the stat block on this thing? 18's definitely got it. Yep, 18 hits. You kind of...
Nice. So a pink barbarian goes, fuck. Oh, it's 6 damage.
I mean, it's only got 2 HP, so like, it just obliterates this thing. It like slams inside of its head and it kind of rolls several times across the sand and just ends up on its back, like legs kind of out.
Okay, she's gonna go stick a stick through it and then go put it on the fire.
You trying to be quiet?
I mean, she's not trying to, not really. I mean, she's just sticking a stick in it. It shouldn't be that loud. It's dead.
Well, I mean, you're just walking around these people that are trying to sleep by the fire. Okay. So you're just kind of crunching through this sand and the packed earth, and you just kind of skewer this lizard and kind of drape it over the fire. Watch it as it burns. The hours pass and nothing interesting happens.
To wake up Thalara, she's gonna tickle her.
If you tickle Thalara, she does that. If you've ever gone to wake up a person and they like like they do the startle and this sudden intake of breath, and she grabs your wrist with one hand and she like gets really close, like she sits straight up and gets really close to your face and says, "He's not wearing your face today." And then she blinks.
Oh, that's good.
And she looks
I
around.
like to wear my face.
You didn't open the 7th door, did you? No bells? No bells?
Nope, no 7th door. I opened the 5th door. Look, I got a lizard.
He sure is dead.
Do you like lizards? I'm sorry. I can't undo it.
It's okay. It's okay. You can have him.
Oh, I was gonna give it to Halgar later.
He might like that. He might like that a lot. Me and my friend will watch over. You can sleep now.
Okay. She's gonna lay her head on her lap and then go to sleep.
Okay. She's kind of like rocking back and forth, and before you fall asleep, you hear her like whispering under her breath, and she says, "Up and down the hallway thin, up and down again. Ding dong, the crooked bell. Time for dinner, time for then. Don't look back, don't look ahead. Don't ask who rang the bell. Ding dong, your plate is set. Time for dinner, time for hell." And she just repeats it over and over and over. And she's rocking back and forth and kind of just looking around.
She gets rocked to sleep, so I mean...
And so as you're repeating your mantra, roll a perception check. At this point, it's late in the night. You stop just after the sun went down. So it's early to bed, early to rise.
That would be a 15.
15. With the mantra, rocking back and forth. Don't see anything. The horses whinny. I hear them stamping their feet. The fire's still crackling softly at the center of the camp. And a breeze kind of blows by, tossing sand across your feet as you sit there. Startles you a little bit, just to hear Milosh kind of mumbling in his sleep, probably at the horses to settle down. And it's quiet again for a long while as you sit there, in seconds and minutes. Only passing of time you can really tell is that the fire is slowly burning down, getting dimmer. The ground beneath you begins to rumble softly. It's kind of as if the earth itself is shaking. And it stops.
Thalara's going to shake Crystal. And she's not going to say anything, but she's going to point to the sand.
She'll look to the sand and see it shaking, I'm guessing.
It only shook for a moment. It's not shaking anymore, it's just sand.
She's gonna move to where Thalara was pointing, and she's gonna run her fingers into the sand and, like, try to listen.
Interesting. Roll a perception check. Ear to the ground.
Natural 20.
What's your total?
So that's 23.
23? Ear to the ground. The ground itself is not shaking, but somewhere below, it's like a rumble that's carrying something deep beneath it is moving around.
I'm guessing she's not intelligent enough to know how deep it is.
Probably not. But as you lay there with your ear pressed to the sand, it's going to be nasty. You lift your head up and it's just kind of sand pours out of it. As you lay there, the ground, the entire campsite kind of rumbles again. Enough to wake Halgar and Darius. You're both you feel the ground. It's like a mild earthquake shake you.
Well, instantly rolls over and then pulls a vial off his bandolier and cracks it, and then takes a big whiff and throws the rest on the ground, and then I'll pull out my darkened great sword.
Or probably from your side. Pulled out. The ground rumbles again. Darius, anything?
Thalara's gonna stand and bolt about halfway to the cart and then stop and listen.
All right. So Thalara darting towards the wagon as she kind of pushes past Darius. He wakes and he's kind of looking around, confused, like, why am I in the desert? And then he remembers. The ground rumbles again.
Crystal's gonna get up. She's been laying there before the rumble that she was awake for, and during those two rumbles. Can she tell percentage-wise how close it is from the first rumble she heard, maybe?
Not really. It kind of just seems like the ground all underneath you.
She's gonna stand up and then head over to Milos.
As Thalara is running past Darius and he wakes up, and you stand up, and Halgar is drawing his sword.
Looking for more misadventures, mayhem, and magical mishaps? Catch us live most Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern on Twitch and YouTube. Where the dice are hot, stakes are high, and someone's definitely making a terrible decision. Don't forget to visit solid10dnd.com for event updates, shiny merch, and all of our socials in one enchanted scroll. Bookmark it, tattoo it, write it on your hand. We won't judge. Until next Wednesday.
Ground beneath Milos seems to explode upward. Sand is blasted into the air, just a fountain of sand. It begins to kind of rain down softly, and as it settles onto the ground, you see this massive figure. You hear Milos, what the... Kind of just from his sleep, you see this creature grab him and toss him upwards into the air. Kind of just see a glint of his goggles as he flies up into the air. And he's kind of gone. The sand finally settles so you can see this creature. Looks to be some type of colossal, just undead scorpion. Skitters out into the desert. Its claws snapping. One is slick with blood. It's got a curled stinger. It's dripping with just this black viscous ooze. A moment passes as it skitters out, and Milos slams into the ground in front of you. Broken, his body just kind of bounces on the hard-packed earth like a rag doll. As he kind of rolls, facing you. You hear a wheeze just kind of escape his lips. He doesn't get up. A shriek fills the night. A dry, rattling screech echoes. The firelight is flickering violently. The creature turns its eyeless face towards you all. I need you to roll initiative.
Let's go.
Guess what it is?
21?
Yep.
That's your number tonight. That's not a bad number either.
Quick question. Is he dead or is he just like, is he unconscious or is he still like breathing a little bit? Like, can I tell?
It all happened so fast. This was all just like within an instant. You just saw him flung up into the air and he crashes down onto the ground in front of you. Halgar.
That is a 15.
15. Thalara?
That's a 3.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
And Darius, what did you roll for initiative?
21.
Ooh, another 21. Right on.
Virtual high five.
Delayed reaction. All right, at the top of round 1 is Crystal.
It's unfortunate. I'm not used to playing characters who don't care if the driver dies. So she's going to pull out. She's gonna pull out Opal, her handy dandy crossbow, and there's little like swirlies and stars and hearts all kind of drawn on the crossbow. And then she pulls out one of her bolts, which is painted pink. The tip of it is painted pink, and she's going to get it ready and shoot it. Gonna load it and shoot it.
Should take aim. Squeeze the trigger.
23.
23. 23 will hit. Bolt flies.
That is 7.
Ooh, girl. Kind of skitters off one of the bones. You see it, hear it crack very loudly. Like 7 points of damage.
Okay, she's gonna move. Oh, wait, no, hold on. She's gonna go here. Okay. Well, that's her turn.
All right, next up is Darius.
Darius will think for a second, look at his rapier on his side and go, too far away to play with that. I don't want to get it dirty. And then he'll reach behind his jacket and grab out his crossbow and aim at it.
All right.
To shoot at it.
Take aim. Still kind of waking up.
Would be a...
She squeezed the trigger. It flies. Glances off the creature's skull. To no effect.
That's all I got.
Gonna move anywhere?
Yeah, I'll move 5 back just a little bit.
You can dash as a bonus action, or you can hide. If you're hidden, then you get sneak attack.
I forgot about that. Ooh, let's do the hide then. It is to do so. I must succeed on a.
You gotta. I mean, right now you're just kind of out in the open. You'd probably have to find something to hide behind. Quickly bury yourself in sand. That would take too much time. Dig a hole real quick. Lay down in it. Can't see me.
That was what there. Then that would be 15, 20, 25, 30. So we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And hide behind the corner of the carriage.
Okay, roll a stealth check. Halgar, you're on deck.
That's a 21.
Yeah, you move behind the stagecoach and press your back to it. Your crossbow, and you get ready. Halgar, that's to you.
Poppin', this is exactly what I wanted. And I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I will close the distance to this creature, leaping the last 10 feet, bringing my greatsword down. Reckless attack.
No rage?
Oh, yeah, bonus action rage.
Gotcha.
Reckless attack.
Just leaps and bounds, just sword out,
25.
leaping through the air. 25 will hit. Swinging down on the creature.
That is 4 plus, what is my actions? 4 plus 4 is 8, 10 damage.
Crack, slice across the bones, a lot of them cracking and some of them just kind of clattering to the ground. The creature just kind of screams at you. Doesn't necessarily seem to be in pain, just aggravation.
Hal needs the venom for his morning coffee. Second attack, reckless.
You scream
That is
and
going to
strike
be
again.
a 21.
21 will hit. It's the number of the night.
10, 14, 16 points of slashing damage.
Again, pieces of bone broken away. Bottom of round 1. Actually, no. It is now the creature's turn. Halgar, being within its radius, is going to turn and is going to attack you.
It has advantage.
Oh, shit. Its claw strikes out at you. It's a 22.
Yeah, that hits. Come on.
As the claw scrapes across your chest, it deals 12 points slashing damage, halved to 6. Its second claw is going to swing at you, and that's a 7.
That one definitely misses.
You kind of just juke out of the way as it snaps in front of you. And then as you're juking out of the way, its tail strikes down at you. And that's a math 24. So as the barb from the tail strikes you in your chest, it deals 15 points of piercing damage, halved to 7. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, here we go. That is a natural 20 for a 27.
Fuck yeah. You feel this necrotic energy try to surge into you, and you just flex, and just kind of, as you flex your muscles, the barbed tail pulls out, and with it, all of the venom just kind of sprays out of your wound. I'm not even going to have you take half damage on that one. That's awesome. Then it's going to skitter around you. I will say that Milosh's body is right here, so you have a point of reference of where he is. He's going to skitter around without leaving your range, kind of put itself in the middle. Bit of movement. Thalara, that is to you.
Thalara is kind of staring at Milosh, and then in the skittering of this creature towards him, she like slowly raises her hands, and she will cast Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. At level
Eldritch
5,
Blast.
I get 2 of them, so I have to roll for each.
Does it come from your creepy blinking eyes?
Lasers. One is like pale green laser, and the other one's like dark gray. 'Cause why not? The first one is going to be a 14 to hit.
14 unfortunately does not hit. Like you're just the first one blasts and kind of flies past it. You see far off in the distance, it takes it probably at the end of your turn. You see it just kind of against the side of the mountains miles away. This thing's moving fast.
The second one is an 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Yeah. Heck yeah. That's going to be 8 points.
This is a force damage.
Force damage. And I would like to use I don't know if it's a thing that automatically happens, but I have Repelling Blast, and it shoots it 10 feet back in a straight line.
Also, it pushes it.
Yeah.
Right on. Okay. So it blasts into it. You said 8 points?
Yes, sir.
Force damage? And it's blasted backwards as it slams into Halgar. And 2 points halved to just 1 point bludgeoning damage as it pushes you back as it's blasted away from you. Ooh, that's cool. Got anything else?
Thalara will continue her run to the carriage or the stagecoach, and she is going to, so it was 5, 10. She has about 15, 20 more feet of movement. Could I possibly use that to climb on top of the stagecoach?
Since you're pretty familiar with the stagecoach, I would say it's difficult terrain, but it's only less than 10 feet up. So yeah, you could easily scrabble your way up. You've been clinging to the side of this thing for a few days already, so you're familiar with it. Clamber up the top.
Yep. And that is my turn.
Top of round 2. Crystal, watching your friends wail in this thing. Milosh's body is lying on the ground. He's unmoving. Quick glance, you can't tell what's going on with him.
She's just gonna yell out, Milosh, you know it's bad to just lay there, right? And then she's gonna
No response.
She's gonna pull out a bolt and load it. No, she doesn't care. It's fine. And so she's this time, I don't remember what it was last time. I think it was pink. This one is also a pink painted tip of the bolt. And she's going to load her crossbow and shoot at the creature.
Taking aim.
Yeah. 25.
25 will hit.
Okay, that's only 5 damage.
This pink streak flying through the air. It flies through the ribs and seems to clatter around inside. Dealing 5 points. Piercing damage. Got anything else?
She is going to... I'm assuming she can see Darius. Like, I know he hid, but he didn't hide from her, right? Like, he's right there, right?
Yeah, you can see him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Logically, you can see his back is pressed up against. He's kind of reloading his crossbow. It's dark. He's in shadow, but you can still see his silhouette.
She's gonna run up to him, put her hand on one shoulder, and then spin around to the other side of him, dragging her hand to the other shoulder and say, "You won't mind giving me a hand up, right?" And then she's just gonna use him to help herself up, whether he's okay with it or not.
Don't wrinkle the jacket.
Drag your hand across. You jump. You step on his shoulder. Roll an athletics check.
Okay, she's gonna wink before she actually goes up there, though.
Nice.
Oh my.
Oh, it's a 9. I wish I could use... Can I use a luck for cool? Can I use a luck for cool?
Absolutely, that's what they're for.
Okay, we're gonna use a luck... I'm gonna use the other D20 that I have. Okay, that's better. 15?
15, okay, yeah. So, you jump and, you hesitate for a second, you don't really care. You step firmly on his shoulder and grab the edge. You leap up and land on your feet on top of the stagecoach.
Firmly grasp it.
The shoulder, yes. Okay. That is all of her turn.
All right, that brings us to Darius.
This being hidden thing is new to me, so you'll have to help me. If you're hidden, can you still make an attack?
Yes, when you make your attack, I think because you are a rogue, that gives you advantage, right? Which would in turn give you sneak attack.
Yes.
There's not a rogue in the main campaign, so I haven't drilled all that into my brain just yet. So yes, you have advantage on your attack, and that will give you your sneak attack if you hit as well.
All right. Well, then I will, after helping the other one up. You're welcome. I guess lean over to the side, around the other side of the carriage, load up another bolt in the crossbow, and try to aim again and hit. Hopefully.
She jumps off your shoulder, peek around the corner, take aim.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Roll with advantage.
So I rolled an 18 twice.
Plus
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'd be a 24.
Oh, fuck yeah. 24 hits.
Cool. All right, now I gotta turn on a lamp because I can't see the other dice. What I can get. I'm telling you, I'm about ready to go back to Stone Age with rub sticks together.
Yeah, print your character sheets off just in case.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I do the damage for the crossbow first, and then I do the damage for the sneak attack, correct?
Yes. So for
that, so the damage with the crossbow is a 9.
All right, now roll 3d6.
2. Uh-oh. Roddy was not prepared. He did not have enough dice. So that's 8 and 9. So 9 on that one.
Nice. So as you come out from cover, no longer hidden, squeeze the trigger, the bolt streaks through the dark and slams into the creature, kind of ricocheting. Yes, bump me. Through the insides of the bones, you just hear it go click, 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 as it kind of bounces around inside of it. Some kind of strange maraca. This guy's not looking great. You have a bonus action and some movement.
I think I'll stay right where I are. Where are I? Yep.
You want to hide again?
Huh? Yes. Yes, I'll hide again.
So roll stealth check. Brings us to Halgar.
Darius has a nice view of the battle.
So that was 25?
Yeah. You duck back behind after loosing your arrow, and you are hidden again. Halgar, you've just been pushed backwards.
Is that all you got? Reckless attack.
Yeah.
That is a 21 again.
21, yes, it will hit.
10, 14, 16 damage. Second attack. Reckless attack. That is a 24.
Yes. Just hacking and slashing, and bone shards are flying off of this thing, and it's just kind of screaming at you guys, wailing on it.
That's a 9 plus 4 plus 3, 15 points of slashing. And I think that's bonus action. Nope, that's it.
Next up is the creature. Looking around, it sees... He doesn't see anything. Well, it doesn't see Darius hiding. It doesn't see the two of you top of it. So it turns its gaze directly to Halgar, who's just been fucking wailing on him with a great sword. And again, he strikes out with his 2 pincers and his tail. You were reckless, right?
Yes, he has advantage. Of course, that's all Hal knows. Reckless.
So that's a nasty 20.
Yes, my AC is 16.
And that's 26.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, lucky on the last one. It's that's a 9 and a 16.
16 is my armor class.
Okay, so they all hit. So it reaches out, grabs at you with both pincers. Ooh, this is going to be a heavy hit. First pincer, then the second pincer. That's total, that's 24 damage, halved to 12. The stinger strikes out at you, dealing 15 points of piercing damage, halved to 7. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. That's a 17.
17. Buries its stinger in your chest. Again, having experienced this once before, you flex. Fighting as this necrotic energy is pulsing within you. You manage to shake off the overall effect, but still you take 10 points of necrotic damage. And you feel, as it pulls the stinger out, that it's kind of pulling part of your life force back into it.
Is that all you got? Come on.
It just roars in your face, and just this kind of spittle slapping your face. Thalara, that's to you.
I will once again reach out and do a Eldritch Blast, but this time, instead of coming out of my eyes, it will come out of my hand.
You've climbed up and your hands begin to glow, and you're just kind of like push them both forward, pulling energy from your patron. You blast.
A 14 and a 12, so none
Both of them
that
just kind
hits.
of hit the sand. Halgar, the sand just kind of splashes up around you, sticking to the spittle that's all over your face. So you kind of got these just sand globules
Ew.
stuck.
Oh, that looks nasty.
Mm.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, that's nasty. Thalara, you got
Alright.
anything else?
Nope, Thalara's just gonna be... She's just gonna chill on this edge of the stagecoach, and she is watching Milosh.
All right, that brings us back to the top. Okay, is that it? All right. Crystal, that's to you.
Mr. DM, do we know where we have to take the spice? So it's not something only the driver knows.
No, you guys know where to go. You've been down this road before, but it's been a long time.
Okay. That needing to get the money would have been a reason for her to go and save him. But she's not going to, because
I understand now. You're looking for your motivations. Like, do we know where the fuck we're going?
she was like, wait, are we getting gold? And then, but yes.
You were all
She
briefed
is.
with the same thing that he was, so you know where you're going. You know where you're meeting.
Okay, let's roll to see what color it is. It's another pink one. Pulls out the bolt.
Gotta love the pink tip. Right on.
Waka.
Eventually,
waka.
I'll get a blue one. So she loads and then shoots. She's actually gonna move to like here and like elbow Thalara a little bit and then shoot.
Take aim.
Yep, she sure does take aim. And it's an 11. She was too busy elbowing. And then she's gonna go back here again.
Try shooting with both your eyes instead of winking and shooting.
Well, if you know I'm winking, you aren't paying enough attention.
That's a callback to Dante in his very first session.
Oh, that is her turn.
That brings us to Darius, hidden, making your little comments from the dark.
Let's lean out again and go aiming with a crossbow. Let's see. Let me get the blinky one so I can see it.
Real quick, Crystal, you can attack.
I'm doing it right now.
You can also attack twice on your turn.
How?
Attacks per action too.
Oh, I forgot that I'm a fighter. But I have to reload, so I'll have to spend... Can I use an action to reload instead of a bonus action sometimes?
Named your weapons in here.
Yes, I named my weapons.
Sorry, I'm digging through your sheets. I'm like, there's got to be more that you guys can do, so I'm looking through your sheets. Yeah, you can attack twice. Take care of that other thing I messaged you about real quick. I'm going to look through some stuff.
I did just take care of it, but it was only, a 1, but... So I'll just have to...
See, I've not dealt with weapons that reload much before.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. I was hoping I could get the crossbow feat so I didn't have to reload as a bonus action. But we did do feats as well. So can I just have her reload as her second action so it's already loaded for the next one? And I'll get 2 attacks every other.
You haven't used your bonus action, so you could still reload and then use your second action.
I did to load it at the beginning. I have to load it and then attack. So I'll use my loading for my second attack, so next turn I can get 2 attacks. But if you want to pretend like I did that last turn, I can get 2 attacks this turn.
Seems like terrible action economy, but okay.
She likes her crossbow bolt thing, okay? She likes it more than her longbow.
No, that's fair. That's totally fair. This is one of the rules that I don't know a whole lot about, so I rely on you guys to help me with it.
It is her weapon of choice. Do you want to give me the second attack for this one, saying that I used stuff?
Since you've missed your second attack a couple times, yeah, go ahead and take this one. Since you probably would have been able to attack twice a couple times already.
Maybe. Let's see.
You reload, you accidentally squeeze
17?
it. 17 just hits.
Oh.
Now you guys know the AC.
Oh, that is the maximum damage of 12.
12, right on. You quickly just reload, release. It goes through what should be the eye. Hear it kind of clatter against the back of the skull, and then see the bolt fall to the ground. All right. Sorry, Darius, that's to you. You're hidden.
Yep. And I'm going to re-roll because we went through all that. So leaning out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Aiming with my crossbow. It's...
What do you think?
I don't know. I like asking you. You have to tell me. You're the DM.
For some reason, that one just decides to not hit.
Yeah, sure.
It flies right. It would hit if it had internal organs. It just kind of flies right through the bones and hits Halgar. So, I'm kidding. Go ahead and roll sneak attack. No, yeah, that hits.
Okay.
It catches it kind of along its tail. Crashes into it and the bolt sticks. So roll your damage and then roll your sneak attack damage as well.
All right. So the damage for the crossbow was 4, and then the sneak attack was that's 3, 5, 7, 8. So that's 8. So 8 and 4, 12.
12.
Quick math.
All right. Since we've established reload rules, you can either hide or you can reload.
Sorry.
That's okay. I'm fast and loose with the rules. Like if you guys bring them up and want to talk about them, then we'll go with them. If not, then we'll just slide right by. Kind of playing our own game here. Whatever makes it fun. As this bolt sticks into the creature's tail, it kind of lashes it around, just kind of roaring, kicking up sand everywhere as it kind of skitters in a circle, not moving anywhere, but just kind of roaring in the sand, kind of quakes a little bit. Darius, are you hiding or reloading?
I'm going to reload.
Kind of dip back behind a little bit. Again, reloading. Halgar, that's to you, and this creature's skittering around, roaring, angry.
All right. Halgar goes, come on, and he will recklessly attack this creature.
Just full on reckless, right on.
23 to hit.
That will hit.
4, 5, 7, 11, 13 damage.
13 damage. Ooh, not 103. 13.
Second attack. Reckless attack. That is another 22 to hit. 4.
22 will hit.
7, 11, 13 again.
13. This creature, like, it's missing so many of its bones at this point. It's something strange is holding this creature together. It doesn't look like it should even be standing. It looks rough.
So does Hal. That's my turn.
You're still standing right in front of it. And you're still beating the shit out of it. You've by far done the most damage to it. Just, it's going to lash out at you again. With advantage with both of its claws and its tail. Dirty 20, the first claw. 24 with the second claw. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Should I roll them all?
Yeah.
No, I'm just going to... No. I'm going to attack with the first claw, dealing... What did I say it was? 12 points of bludgeoning damage halved. Second claw hits. 12 points of bludgeoning damage halved.
I'm still up.
And it's going to strike at you with its tail. Oh, shit. That's a natural 20.
That's just the perfect time because I have 4 points.
So as it buries itself, this time in the center of your chest, it's caught you in each of the shoulders in the past 2 attacks. This one catches you in the center of the chest and it buries itself deep with the barbs, dealing 15 points piercing damage. I'm sorry, 30 points of piercing damage, halved to 15. As it pierces inside of you, you feel this necrotic pulse again that you felt before. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That is a 12.
It's a fail.
Yeah.
Take 20 points of necrotic damage.
You see all the black stuff go through his veins as it creases across his arms, and he yells out finally and drops like pancake backwards to the ground.
The sand cloud kind of bursts around him. You see the Surya Mara kind of stand a little bit taller as it's drawing the life force from Halgar as he falls. Seeing it fall, it's going to turn and it's going to skitter towards Cart. That brings us to Thalara. Yeah?
I'm at 1 hit point because I have relentless endurance.
All right. As you hit the ground, you kind of.
Okay.
So do you actually do you still let yourself fall, or does this happen before you fall?
100%. I absolutely hit the ground, and I think I hit the ground after he says arrows finally, and then there's like this flame that alights in his eyes, and his eyes open back up, and he sits up. What?
Fuck yeah.
Damn it.
Do you technically lose your rage for that?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Well, let me see, because it might say instead of dropping to 0, you might drop to 1.
Yeah, it made like you don't actually hit 0.
Yeah,
I dropped to 1 instead, so my rage keeps going.
In that moment where the life force was kind of pulled from you into the creature, just kind of a blink, but even still, as you kind of and you look, you see the back of the creature, which should be the butt, just under the tail, as it kind of skitters across the sand towards the carriage. Thalara, you just see the face of this thing just running across the sand right at you as it stops at the edge of the carriage.
In fear, she will... So, Thalara she's wearing like a long, dusty robe coat thing, and she has like a thick scarf around her neck, and she reaches up underneath it to grab maybe like a necklace or something, and she like throws a hand forward, and I will cast Shatter.
Nice.
Oh, and it'll happen right in front of... It'll happen right on this creature, and it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
What's the radius on that?
It's 10 foot. 10 foot.
10 feet?
10 feet.
They're just far enough away that it's not going to hurt you.
Real loud. Oh no. So it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save, right on.
15.
Oh boy. All right. That is a 10. Roll 3 plus 7.
Oh.
It's got a high constitution, but I still roll like shit.
Okay. Okay.
Cast this spell.
All right.
I'll let you do the description if you'd like.
Okay. As she throws her hand out, this like shadow like crawls across her chest and swirls around her arm, and the ends of her fingertips glow with what looks very similar to the flame that she does, but it shoots off and lands on the back of this creature, and it explodes upon impact.
Just loud.
And it takes
Shatters.
12,
Sand skitters across.
21 points of thunder damage.
Thunder damage.
Thunder damage.
Pieces and bits of it blown away. It staggers, but it's still standing.
And she's probably gonna, like, skitter backpedal back to the center of this
Take an attack
thing.
of opportunity.
I should have known. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
That's
Fine.
a natural 20.
Huh?
It actually rolled up onto my little wrist thing in front of my keyboard. It rolled up onto it and stopped perfectly. It's not cocked, but on a 20. So what have we said? The damage is 12 bludgeoning. As you back away, it lashes out at you, pissed from the spell, dealing 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's its reaction. Top of round 4. Crystal, you've reloaded your crossbow. You see this creature charging. Stagecoach. Thalara unleashing a spell. It's loud, shattering sound.
So I reloaded last time.
I'm gonna say yeah, you did.
Okay, okay, so she's gonna kind of go to the edge and kind of lean over just a little bit to fire because she wants a good view of it.
I mean, this thing's pretty tall.
She wants to.
You look
Okay,
in the
so
eye.
that is 17, basically, yeah.
17 to hit. 17 just hits.
That's 10 damage. Reloading with a blue-tipped bolt.
Before you do that, you lean over the edge and you take aim. You squeeze. The bolt spirals through the air. How do you want to do this?
I wanted to look in its eye, right? So I'm going to shoot right down its eye, and it's going to go ding, 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 and shoot out the back.
Squeeze in the bolt. Through the air. Thalara, you can actually feel the wind, the bolt passing you. It goes directly into this creature's eyes. Its head is pretty much level with you all on top of it. It flies into the empty socket, the darkness that is its right eye, and you hear it clatter around, and the creature just... and its legs are just kind of clattering around, and it tries to almost run in a circle, but can't, and it falls to the ground, dead. Again.
She's going to sit down on the edge of the top part and just kind of like dangle her feet down. Hey, Milosh, wake up.
That was exhilarating.
Seventh door.
I was still raging and cutting this creature into pieces for the next 5 rounds.
As you're cutting through it, you realize there's nothing really holding it together. Like, as it fell to the ground, dead, it's just a scattered assortment of bones. There's still the... roll a nature check for me.
10. Solid 10.
Solid 10. Kind of looking at just the scattered bones now. The skull still sits there. The head kind of... the jaw open as it laying sideways on the ground. The tip of the tail, however, is still kind of pulsing with this strange necrotic energy.
I'd like to chop it up.
Just chopping it up. As Halgar goes to town, chopping this thing to pieces. We're going to take a quick break. While we take this break, we're going to do our giveaway. Use your channel points. Let me activate that real quick. We need at least 10 entries, and we're going to give away a nice shiny set of dice from our friends at Nat20 Dicery. If we don't hit our 10 entries this time, then we'll add new ones next time, and we'll give it away next time. Gotta hit that minimum entry. Turn that on. There we go. It is up. We'll run it until we hit 10, and we'll give away some dice. But we'll be back in a few minutes.
Looking for more misadventures, mayhem, and magical mishaps? Catch us live most Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern on Twitch and YouTube. Where the dice are hot, stakes are high, and someone's definitely making a terrible decision. Don't forget to visit solid10dnd.com for event updates, shiny merch, and all of our socials in one enchanted scroll. Bookmark it, tattoo it, write it on your hand. We won't judge. Until next Wednesday.
Halgar is just eviscerating the pieces. This monster.
He's looking for the perfect piece to tie into his hair of this creature. Maybe like a...
the tailbone.
Yeah, I'm going to slam that tailbone into my hair.
Yeah.
Oh.
I need you to make a constitution save. No, I'm kidding. As you're battering the bones, they're kind of shattering off into pieces. Whatever strange magic that was holding this thing together, it's no longer there. So kind of bone shards flying. As you're breaking them, you're looking just for this perfect piece that will fit what you're looking for. Roll a perception check for me.
Let's see what we got here. Howl's perception is amazing. Not really. Well, not bad.
I'll say roll it with I was going to say roll with advantage, but never mind. After several moments of just battering these bones and the shards are flying and larger pieces aren't breaking and are getting pushed further, just deeper into the sand, a piece cracks off and kind of clatters and skips across the sand, and it lands perfectly on the top of your boot. You look down at it, and the way it's shaped, the way it broke, perfect. It's exactly what you wanted. And if you want to describe it in any further detail, you can.
It's got a rounded tip with a long little piece and some part of a bone in the back, and he ties it up into his hair and then shakes his hair out.
Wipe the sand off your face. The creature is now just pretty much obliterated. It's late.
I'm gonna need to sleep. As soon as his rage wears out, he's just gonna face plant.
Sleeping on some bones.
Hell yeah.
Luckily, most of the just hell yeah, as he's just
Hell yeah.
most of them have just been beat to powder and pieces, but the sand here is soft.
Beat
Kinda
the bone.
sink into it, quickly fall asleep. What else do you want to do before you turn in? This was a quick couple minutes, middle of the night.
Thalara's gonna climb down and walk over to Milosh and she's gonna put her ear to his chest or to his back just to see if she can hear anything.
Roll a medicine check for me.
Medicine 15.
You listen. As you're listening, you hear the of Halgar hitting the ground. Hell yeah. It's the ground. Kind of look over your shoulder. He's face down, sleeping already. Just take another moment. You listen.
Thalara's gonna and she's gonna call over her shoulder. I think he's broken.
He shouldn't have opened door 7.
Bad things happen with door 7.
We should probably bring his body back. People care about that kind of stuff, right? And she's just gonna kind of hop off and land on the sand right here and lean up against the carriage.
Superhero landing. Stand up, cross your arms, and lean back against it.
Thalara's going to reach into her bag and pull out her rope and wrap it around him and just drag him in the sand to the stagecoach. She's not real strong. So.
He's a gnome. He's not very big.
Ah.
You kind of roll him a few times and get the rope around him, tie a simple knot, walk kind of the rope over your shoulder and kind of drag, leaving this long divot in the sand behind you as you drag his body across over to the stagecoach. I imagine you open the door, struggling to kind of lift him.
Krista will help once you get over there. So.
Even being a small corpse, it's still two of you lands on the oats and you close the door.
I already took my watch. Who's next? I guess it means that you're next, and she'll turn and look beside her to Darius. Because he's already asleep again. Thanks for the help up earlier. The shoulder, it's nice. Made it easier.
You're quite welcome. And by the way, on the way up, was that a wink, or did the stars just flicker out of envy? Keep that up, and I might just start thinking this trip has some actual treasure in it.
Oh, sweetie. There are so many people that weren't able to keep up. I bore very easily. I mean, good luck.
Challenge.
And then she'll walk off towards the campfire and lay down.
Thalara's just, as she walks away and is out of your view, Thalara's just standing there, staring at nothing, just kind of chewing.
Awkward camel.
I can't see your face right now.
If you could, you'd laugh more.
I can. I saw it on the stream. It's perfect.
Thalara, after chewing on nothing for a minute, she's gonna step real close to you, Darius, and she's just gonna kind of looking through you. She'll just say, "He's not wearing your face today," and then turn around and walk back to Back to Crystal.
She's gonna pat her stomach for her to use it as a pillow.
No questions asked.
Yeah, just a little tea, you know.
Everyone settles in. Darius, keeping watch. The skirmish. Suriamara. Roll a perception check for me.
19?
You watch around. You hear the horses nicker a little bit, making a little noise. But nothing spooked. It's quiet. Just a little whistling of the wind. Sand kind of across the ground, but your watch passes without incident.
Quite boring, actually.
Time passes. It's time to wake Halgar.
My turn's over. Onto the big glute. And he'll just kind of like nudge his shoulder. It's your turn. I gotta go get the sand out of my jacket. Too much sand out here.
Doesn't wake.
Servants that do this better than him. Wake up!
Come on, let's go. What time is it?
Good.
Sun's coming up soon, right?
I assume so. It's time for you to watch. That's what time it is.
All right. Get some sleep.
Just kind of like walk away shaking his jacket. Get all the fancy back up.
It's kind of as the sand falls out. It's just like, I think there's just a little bit, but you like go to dump your shoe and it's like just never stopping kind of thing. It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
I don't like sand.
After he hears Hal tell him get some sleep. So yeah, I once had to sleep on cotton sheets. I still have nightmares, so this is gonna be worse.
Almost under his breath. What is this dandy doing in the desert?
Do I hear him say this?
Says it under his breath. Yeah, you probably catch the gist of it. Passive perception.
He'll kind of like open one eye open and say, the same thing you're doing out here.
All is looking at the stagecoach, eyeballing it.
Darius settles down, goes to sleep. Halgar, it's just you, awake in the wee hours. The moon has moved far across the sky. A couple hours still, and where the sun begins to creep up.
Are there any sharp bones on this creature that I can use to bore through wood?
There are probably, the way you were battering them with your sword, several of them cracked and broken were probably very sharp, yes.
Hal is going to lay under the carriage. Is there anybody else laying under the carriage? That's a good
I
question.
think everyone's around the campfire. Thalara's lying across Crystal's tummy, her tum-tum.
I was going to start using the bones to try to split some of the wood pieces, the carriage.
I have a very important question. Are you avoiding the artwork of the skull and crossbones that she painted under there earlier?
As you crawl under, you kind of lay down on your back and you kind of shimmy backwards. As you get underneath it, there's this. It was blue, right?
I used blue for the skull part, and then the pink is the bones underneath it.
You see this kind of painted underneath, just dead center. You shimmy back.
Hal's going to reach back and touch the back of his neck and like kind of check to see if anything was painted.
Comes away clean.
Yes.
You got a dig on
Sure, he'll look back at the bottom of the carriage. All right, at least it's not a dick.
Start begin to prize away pieces of the wood. You trying to be quiet about this?
No, he's more interested to see how he can get into it than it is about being quiet. He figures everybody's zonked out like he was. Everybody sleeps like Hal, right?
So, roll a general dexterity check for me first.
Dex check +2.
Kind of
That's a 7.
wedging the bone in. Can't really find a good gap. Maybe it's the paint. It's filled the gap, but you're searching, can't find a good gap. First try. And keep looking. What are you going to do?
Maybe he would crawl out from underneath and see if there's a way to get to the back of the carriage. Like he's looking for weak points at this point, since he knows he can't get there. And maybe he thinks that this skull and crossbones is the protective magic that they were talking about.
As you crawl out from underneath and you're kind of trying to be astute, kind of walking around the carriage looking at it. Either side, there are doors. On the back, there's also kind of the doors on the sides open out like normal doors. There's a door on the back too that drops down kind of into a back compartment. You're just kind of walking around. This is not hard to see. You see the latches to kind of pull it open. No dice needed for that.
He's going to look around the back to see if Milo's still not moving. Or Milosh.
You can peer inside. There's still just his body wrapped in rope, laying across a couple sacks.
All right, let me crack open the back and see if I can pull out one of these cases, one of these crates. He thinks about cutting Darius and their cards and putting them into a crate.
Who now?
I'm looking for a crate that I could take character with D name and put in. As you kind of pull the latch and kind of squeaks and falls flat, kind of like the bed of a truck. The way it falls open it actually opens as you look inside to the main cabin. You can see the back. These two sacks, with just kind of the silhouette of Milosh on the other side of them. It's all just kind of one big open cabin. The doors open and the back opens.
Are the sacks made of meat, or their meat in the sack? Wow. I don't know what else to say.
I mean, it's perfectly fine.
You poke one of the sacks, and it kind of gives.
Not hard.
Seems like there's lots of small somethings in it. It kind of gives. You figured, you heard, okay, there are oats. That's probably that one. You poke the other one, and there's kind of probably the meat sack.
All right. He's thinking to himself, how am I going to get this crate from under here? I can't go underneath. I can't pull them. Where the hell is this stuff?
Roll an investigation check for me.
Oh, this will go great. That's a 9.
It's a 9. You're looking, it's hidden underneath all this stuff somewhere, but you're not seeing it.
I want to try to tip it over.
What are you trying to tip over?
The carriage.
The whole damn carriage. Again, you've tried to tip it over once already.
I tried to pick it up to see if I can, how heavy it was. I'd like to see if I can, shoulder it and tip it over.
All right. So you move around to the side of it, to shoulder against it, and you begin kind of rocking and heaving against it. Roll a strength check for me. Oh, what are you doing?
I think he tries to push it, and it doesn't move that much, so he gets a running start.
All right.
That's a 10. Solid 10.
Solid. So, Darius, as you're starting to kind of drift it off a little bit, you hear this sudden, just loud smack.
The fuck was
Kind
that?
of open your eyes, you look, and you see Halgar shoulder slam into the carriage, and it just it creaks as it rocks. Doesn't tip over.
What in the hell are you doing?
There's one of those scorpions over there.
Roll a deception check.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I rolled a 19.
Darius, roll an insight check.
Damn, that's an 11.
Oh, you believe him.
Oh,
You believe him that there's a scorpion over there.
Another one of those dinners y'all tried to have me eat.
Yeah, come here. Help me try to. It's underneath. Help me try to tip this thing over.
Sure, why the fuck not? I'm not doing anything else. Ah,
To get to a scorpion that's underneath it.
All right, so you
wait.
guys
Wait. What the hell am I thinking? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll get dirty.
question. Has this woken up either Thalara or Crystal yet?
I guess you can't see me nodding. Yeah, I'm thinking that after the bodily smack against this thing, the running shoulder into it, trying to shoulder check, tip this thing over, and then the conversation with Darius, not necessarily being quiet in the deepest of night. Yeah, you guys have probably stirred a bit. I mean, shit, Milosh is probably woken up at this point, and he's fucking dead.
Thalara would like to sneak up on them talking, or try to.
Full stealth check.
Don't
What?
fail me now. Big money, no
When-
whammies.
Crystal pulls out sees what she's doing, and pulls out a slingshot, and she's gonna try to shoot something in the opposite direction so they pay attention to where she's shooting instead of Thalara sneaking up, in the distance, just a random noise,
Oh.
Okay, so you're helping her, so roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Big money, no whammies. 19.
Nice.
They don't see you. You sneak up in the dark.
She sits cross-legged and watches.
About the scorpion.
In a very, calm, childlike voice. A voice that doesn't really match anything that she said before. She just goes, "What you doing?"
Oh, what the hell is that? Why is the creepy lady walking around in the middle of the night? Darius, you're supposed to help me tip this over.
I mean, I would really like to help you tip it over, but I recently just injured my sense of manual labor. I don't do that.
No, you said that wrong. Your sense of manhood, manual labor. You could have at least supervised, here, you should pull it right here and push it here and it will knock over. The scorpion's going to get away.
So, why are we tipping it over?
There's a scorpion over there. Right, Darius?
Roll another deception check.
Right, Darius?
And roll insight against it. I guess it could be persuasion or deception. It's up to you, really.
That's a deception.
Right, Darius? There's one over here, right?
Sure, if you say so.
Roll advantage with your deception.
Oh, that's a 7.
Dirty 20.
Sees through that shit.
And all the voices go,
I mean...
So, you see another scorpion?
Yeah, it was right over there. Me and Darius saw it.
Crystal's gonna start crawling in the sand under the carriage.
So, why does tipping over the carriage help you out with a scorpion?
Because it's under the carriage.
The other scorpion was bigger.
Halgar, I'm sorry, but your plan, bold, brave, but really stupid.
And what if it damages the cargo?
Look at me. I cannot climb underneath that to get the scorpion. I literally barely fit underneath that.
After she has stealthily moved over there, she's gonna reach out and grab Hal's leg.
I don't know if there's anything really stealthy about it. Roll stealth check and let's see.
Well, I thought they were on the other side of the carriage.
No, I think they're still on the campfire side, so there's some
I
light.
thought he said he went to the other side of it.
No, he'd walked around it. He was at the back end, and then he came to the side with light so he could see inside better.
Okay, well, in that case, she's not gonna creepily crawl across the sand slowly while they talk. And she's just gonna kind of walk over there and say, "You can just go under the carriage." And she kind of rolls her eyes and then goes under the carriage to look for a scorpion.
I can barely fit under the carriage. And the only thing you'll see, a blue skull and crossbones. It's the magic that's protecting the cargo.
How did you know it was there if you couldn't fit under it?
I said I could barely.
Oh, okay. And that's the magic. I just drew that. And then
You don't see any scorpions underneath.
I don't see any scorpions.
Okay. Maybe I was just having visions, but I swear Darius saw it too. It typically happens when like after a prey I've been fighting has been defeated, I typically take a piece of their essence and then braid it into my hair, and you see his fingers fresh. It happens sometimes where I get visions of my prey's feelings and thoughts right before they died. So I was just seeing that scorpion writhing underneath a carriage because I have this piece of mandible wrapped in my brain.
Why in the world would you collect things that make you see that?
I like to.
Actually, I want to do that. She's going to go and crawl and go try to find a cool looking bone.
There's one over there. The scorpion's still there's a lot of pieces. I only picked a little piece.
It doesn't take long as you kind of comb through the
You
sand.
want to find one shaped like a heart.
You find a piece.
Okay.
There's lots of kind of sand that have collected inside of it has been kind of battered into the ground, and you kind of poke the sand out. As you poke it out, you hold it up, and it's in the shape of a heart.
I'm not going to put it in my hair, though. I'm just going to put it on my person, and maybe I'll have cool, visions like that, too.
Do you want to put it in my hair?
No, this one's mine for me having a vision.
No, like another one of those. Maybe you can help me rebraid my hair.
Oh, she looks for another heart.
Darius is just kind of standing back watching all this and be like, "You are all an odd little group, aren't you? Charming in a barnyard sense, but
It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and you guys.
I figure to know where I'm going, I have to know where I've been. And if I collect the bones of my prey, then I can understand their visions right before they died. It'll carry me from where I've been to where I'm going.
No, I like that. She's gonna find a heart, and then she's gonna go grab his arm and like pull him over and sit him down beside a wheel, and she's gonna sit on top of the wheel, and she's gonna start fixing his hair.
Spend a few moments doing that.
Rebraided Hal's hair since his mother did years ago.
Thalara is over there watching, but standing next to Darius, and kind of just like this, and just leans over and be like, "How would you know what a barnyard is like? You don't seem like you've seen much of anything besides your own ego."
oh,
Right in the floppy.
See?
right in the rapier. Hard ding. Aren't you adorable?
And if you turn to like look at her, she's like staring at you, like just playing with her hair.
I feel like the moonlight reflects strangely off of her eyes, kind of like a cat in the dark. She's got her hood up, pulling her hair.
Adorable yet creepy. Yikes.
I've been called worse. And then she just gets real close and then goes and sits crisscross applesauce in front of the fire.
Crystal's gonna reach in her pouch and grab a pink and a blue and toss it over to to Thalara. Here you go. Here's ding dong.
She'll pick him up and just like she'll pick him up, and she doesn't know how to braid, but she's just like trying to like put them in her hair. That is very choppy. It looks like she's like cut it with like a dagger, but she's like trying to do something and just kind of stares into the fire.
Yes. Except more like this.
Crystal rebraids Halgar's hair. The deep night drags. You've yet to rest fully.
As soon as she's done, she's gonna go over to Thalara and help her. She's gonna like sit like crisscross applesauce, but like right up against her side, and then like kind of help do the hair. Well, up against her hip, I guess.
Hal definitely fell asleep
I've got
while Crystal was braiding her hair. He's like,
it.
Eventually, Thalara too will fall asleep if Crystal is playing with her hair. And she just sits there and like is mumbling. Nothing really makes sense. It doesn't really even sound like words. Kind of just mumbling to herself.
Does she kind of fall against her since they were both sitting up like next to each other?
Yeah.
She'll just keep playing with her hair softly, not to like wake her up.
Darius, what are you doing?
Kind of just looking around at everybody, seeing that Halgar's passed out, now Thalara's passed out. He'll look at Crystal and say, "Well, you've magically put both of them to sleep, so it looks like it's just you and I awake now."
Magic hands. She plays with because she was doing stuff with her hair, okay? With her hands.
Morty face.
Oh.
Hmm.
She continues to play with Thalara's hair. You can go back to sleep. I'll sleep, whenever we start moving tomorrow. Hal kind of fell asleep during his watch. So
That's fair, but I mean, I don't mind staying up as well if you need the company.
but then we would have two people that were sleeping as we were like on the carriage. Do you need help falling asleep? I can braid your hair on his head that's visible.
It's a good clarification.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's a good clarification, but it is.
Well, because he has a beard. He scratches his beard.
I mean, I guess you can braid his beard.
So with Darius's hair like kind of swooped to the side, he kind of does his hands through it like this. Is like, I mean, I used to have people that would do that to put me to sleep, but no, I think I'll be fine. I'll sit back and go back to sleep. But if you need me, you could wake me before the other two.
Well, that might be a little hard. And she looks down, like against her, like arm, chest, like her head's probably right here. Thalara's head, like so. But okay, I'll wake you up. It's fine. You can sleep right here, and she pats the sand next to her.
That's what I was saying. Is you're sitting down on the sand, right? So I could like sit like next to you or something, and just kind of like lean over lean my head on the side of my shoulder, and just be like, "I'll be right here next to you. Just nudge me, and I'll wake up. It doesn't take much."
And she's still, gently playing with Thalara's hair until the sun comes up and she feels like everybody slept enough.
Night passes without any more incident. A chill still hangs in the air a little bit as the first pale light creeps over the sands to the west, east. As the sun lifts higher, you all wake, and for the sake you collect the buckets, brush the sand from the horses. Working together, you slip the reins back on, coaxing the horses back to the carriage. You set out. Who's driving?
Not me.
Hal is going to drive. Hal has, it's part of his subclass, first level speak with animals at will. So
Right on.
he's going to just spend casting this every 10 minutes so he could have a conversation. So where are you from? Where are you going?
So you're talking to the animals. I'm a horse. I don't remember where I'm from. Where are we going?
We just need to keep going this way. Same way, west,
All right.
traveling west or east, however you say it.
I think I know what that means. All right, let's go. I kind of begin clattering along, picking up speed.
How fast can you go? Like if I said, I dare you to go as fast as you can for as long as you can, and then you'll get double oats tonight.
It's hot yesterday. It's going to be hot today. I mean, I don't want to die. I could go fast.
Well, not
Kind of see him flick his head, looking at the other horses, and they're like, just kind of like flicking their heads as they're kind of beginning to trot, pulling the carriage along.
okay. Number one, don't die. Number two,
All right, don't die. Got it.
okay, if they go fast enough, maybe they can crash the carriage. Then it would break open whatever's inside the carriage. All right. So forget the second part. I was going to say, go fast, don't die.
First part, second part. Go fast, die. Don't die.
Go fast, don't die. Double oats.
Double oats. Oh, double oats. Got it. You feel the carriage kind of lurch forward.
I guess she's not going to get to sleep.
the rest of you, either on the carriage, in the carriage, wherever you are, awake or asleep, you're now very much jarred, shaken as it lurches forward, gaining speed. The sun crawls across the sky behind you, eventually midday over top of you.
Hal, I took your watch. I was trying to sleep.
I'm going to say that you all
What? I can't hear you over the wind going through my ears.
it's rough if you guys actually all got a long rest. I'm going to say you may have gotten a short rest, so if you want to roll hit dice, you can.
She's full hit points.
It's going to mean that if this is a long day, it's probably going to end poorly, but...
Well, everyone else should have gotten a long rest.
Thalara, I'm going to say, yeah, slept a lot. Darius got his rest.
It was just me that wouldn't have because I took 2 watches.
Yeah, and then I guess Darius got his, so yeah, everyone else will get a long rest. Correct. So, for the first half of the day, the scenery shifts pretty much only slightly. It's the same thing passing by, hour after hour. The dust is beginning to cling again as you're all kind of keeping a watch for anyone that may try to intercept your cargo. Dust clings to just everything. It's your boots, your clothes, your teeth. It's just dust everywhere. Just, Darius, this bothers you a lot, especially the dust on your teeth. Eventually, the sun has moved past its peak. It's now moving down before you, and the air begins to change a bit. You spot the first signs of it in the distance, a streak of green along the horizon. As you continue forward, you see shrubs, maybe reeds.
Reed?
You smell the scent of water, herbs touching your nose. It's a sweet relief from the dry desert, the sand and the dirt that's in your nose. The mountains begin to actually curve around in front of you. As the range runs east to west, curves now, heading south. Before you stands a small town, a bridge over a river, and beyond it, wooden walls, the gate that hangs open, dried grass along the riverbank, a bit beyond, before the dry sucks the life from the land again. You've reached Weno, the outskirts. Before you lie the bridge, then the town. What would you like to do?
Before we go away from this river, we should let the horses get some water. I'm gonna go downstream and she's gonna take off her leather armor, and then she's gonna kind of just get some sand off of her real quick.
Crystal, be careful of the water. Make sure you always stand where it's moving, because if you stand in an area that is still water, it will steal your reflection.
Well, I can understand why they would want to steal it. And then she starts rinsing off the...
Oh, yeah. I could agree with that.
Finger, hand, crossbolts.
Yeah. Finger, hand, crossbow bolts.
Words are hard, okay? You wash quickly, and the horses drink deeply as the water moves fast. It's a fast-flowing river. It seems to be flowing towards the mountains, strangely.
That is odd.
Darius, do you frequently wash off your armor?
I don't personally, but I can.
No, me either. This layer of grit and dirt helps fend off the blades of my foes. I'm not sure why they find the necessity or the need to wash off the armor.
She's not washing off her armor, if that's what you thought she was doing.
I mean, once you get all this caked dirt off, don't you just lose your armor?
Oh, okay. She's gonna go back to wash it off. I have other armor.
Thalara is still on the coach, just kind of sitting, and she has been scribbling, and she's not writing words right now. She's just kind of drawing a rough sketch of the gate in the town, and puts a big question mark over the top of it, and then lights it on fire and smells it.
What are you asking your patron?
It is a general sketch of the gate with a question mark, and she's intending and thinking. Is it safe?
Roll a religion check.
Big money, no whammies. Yoy. That was a whammy. A yoy. Religion. A whole 6.
Smells like burnt paper and ink.
What'd you roll that, Tom?
I dropped it and rolled an 18. It's dumb.
Those of you that are washed. The horses have drank. Let's travel by map.
She puts her armor back on, just to clarify.
So Krista walks out of the water, butt ass naked.
She has clothes under her armor.
Uh-huh. Okay, sure.
Oh. Didn't know the stars could shine in the daylight, too.
I mean, at least say that she's barely wearing anything, right? Like a swimsuit under her armor. Although it would be padded clothing, because armor you don't want tied up against your body, just normal.
Hey, what do you know?
As you see...
Scared me.
As you see the carriage go side to side.
Halgar's run sideways really fast. Somehow the carriage doesn't tip over; it just slides as they're all crossing their legs, walking sideways.
Oh, sure. Now you get it to tip over.
And then we all died. I love it.
Crystal's too tired to pay attention to if people are watching. She's just gonna lay down and close her eyes. She's tired.
Thalara starts playing with her hair.
Halgar, you're driving. It's a slight incline up to the gates that hang kind of ajar. This wooden barricade, I guess, is kind of around the town.
All right, come on. Let's go, friends. Take it easy, though. We're not going to run up through here. And he'll coax the horses forward.
I'll move you all as a group. Clickety-clackety, clickety-clackety. Just kind of tell me when. As you move up.
I mean, he's not assuming that there are any issues. He's just going to continue to push forward.
Floppity, floppity.
No, it's not floppy anymore. He made it big.
As you move forward through the town.
Is that a pile of death?
You're laying down. You're not paying any attention. You're very clear about that.
I'm going to mute myself.
Is there actually a fire with smoke?
No, it just looks to kind of be a general, the equivalent of smelly lines, just refuse, garbage, stench. As you move forward, The air turns sour, almost. It's kind of thick with rot.
Can I use another of my ability to detect beast sense to see if I can leverage the horse's sense of smell to say, hey, is this normal or is this just like Hal smells it? He's like, it smells kind of foul. What do you guys think? And he'll talk to them and then he'll do beast sense and see if like, is it amplified by them? I'm not sure if they know what smells like, but cat sure does.
Let's see. That would be, you ask them and it's kind of just like, smells trash. It smells some dead things. I don't know. And kind of their ears are kind of turning. You don't really get a lot from them.
Okay. Can I use my beast sense and then I'll actually go into what they smell, see, and hear, and then I'll be effectively blinded and deafened.
Interesting. So roll a perception check for me then.
Do they get any kind of special bonuses being
+0
horses?
To a horse. 15. What you smell is mostly rotting trash, piles of refuse that have just been left to bake in the sun. There's little tint of something rotting. The thing that jumps out more than the smells are the sounds, and most notably it's the lack of sound. There's no clanging of blacksmiths, there's no call of traders, the market, no chatter of children. Town is still. The buzz of the flies around trash. Generally, there's a soft buzz, flies, and chittering of just rodents as the horses move forward.
I think Hal's has his great sword, at least on the bench or next to him, because I don't think he can sit down with it. But it's close at hand as he. All right, well, this is fine, right? Focuses the horses forward.
As you continue forward, the windows that line the street, many of them are shuttered. Those that are left open are kind of dulled, cover of dust. There's no light behind the glass, no movement within the homes. The only sound is the coach as you all move forward and the clatter of the horses' hooves. As you move forward, you reach the square. It opens wide, and there, sprawling across the ground, lies a broken skeleton of a dragon. Not ancient. Its ribs are arched up. It's kind of gradually rotted into the ground. They're bleached white by the sun. The meat and the scales have long since been eaten or rotted away by scavengers.
Does it block our path?
No, not completely.
Continue to move. I think from where Hal is from and what he fought as a child, ash drakes, he's like, okay, this is just a big ash drake, not really a dragon. It's been here for a long time, not a big deal. And then maybe he thinks we'll coax the horses to make them a little bit more pliable to his. He'll talk some soothing words into their ears.
They make it up to about right here. They stop and they begin stamping, ears twisting and turning. You can sense their energy as time slows. Grinding hiss echoes in the corpse and skeleton. From beneath the dragon's bones, a shape stirs, small, unfurling its wings. There's two of them as they crawl out. Their skin is kind of blistering and bubbling as they crawl out. Within the dragon's, within the dragon's skull, it seems to light up. It's a green fire that's flickering, flying out from its face.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
You hear something clattering across the rooftops above you that you can't see. They dive off, flying, and just out of your peripherals you see these creatures diving towards you. Their bodies are kind of cracked and ashen, held together, crumbling. They're all locked onto you.
Looking for more misadventures, mayhem, and magical mishaps? Catch us live most Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern on Twitch and YouTube, where the dice are hot, stakes are high, and someone's definitely making a terrible decision. Don't forget to visit solid10dnd.com for event updates, shiny merch, and all of our socials in one enchanted scroll. Bookmark it, tattoo it, write it on your hand. We won't judge. Until next Wednesday.
I need everyone to roll initiative while I do that.
Oh, I have to unmute myself. Okay. Oof.
Oof is right.
Crystal's just lying down, head in Thalara's lap.
And Cal grabs the horn at his waist and he blows it, seeing these creatures from his path instinctively grab it and blow.
Halloo!
Hoodaloo. All right. For the sake of making this look better, I'm going to erase some stuff here. All right. What's your initiative?
Oh, 14.
Hey, that's what it has on here already. Darius?
18.
18. Very nice. Halgar?
5.
Big 5. Big 5. Thalara?
7.
Top of round 1 is Darius, sitting atop the stagecoach. You see these creatures dive off the roof, dust trailing behind them. These wings flap. Vaguely before you, you see the other creatures crawling from the skeleton of what once was a dragon.
I do. That would be interesting. I guess, let's see. What is the distance on this thing? 80? And I would like to try to use my crossbow to aim at the, A.
As it's diving down through the air at you. Check aim, crossbow.
It's not too bad. 17?
17 will hit. She releases. The bolt strikes. It flies through the wing, tearing a huge piece of it away. As these things already seem pretty fragile as it is. What's your action? What else you got?
How much movement, if we're sitting on top, how much movement is to get down?
Probably not much. You could probably just drop down and be 5 feet of movement.
Let's see. I want to drop down, so that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Drop down off the back of it and run off to the side of this building here to hide.
That's all you've got. That'll bring us to Crystal. 18.
I
You're
will
hitting.
use half of her movement to stand up.
Yeah.
Pull out her crossbow that's all decorated. Say, all right, Opal, let's go. Just gonna shoot with a blue-tipped bolt.
At A or B?
Oh, B, because it looks like it's close to the horses.
I didn't put a height on these. These buildings are probably 30 feet tall. They're 2 stories at least. And they had just jumped off and were diving towards you. So they're still probably 25 feet in the air above you.
Whichever one looks like they're closer to a horse is the one she wants to shoot.
About the same. So B's fine, yeah.
Okay. 14.
14 will hit.
Cool. 6.
Squeeze the trigger. Slams in the creature, kind of spins in the air. Bonus action, you reload.
Let's try to hit again. Oof, that one's bad. 13, actually.
13 will hit.
Yes.
You squeeze it again.
5 damage. The lowest damage I can do. How tall is this roof? Above where she's standing now?
You're probably, really, round up or down, it's between 5 and 10 feet. The buildings are 30 feet tall at their peak, so it's 15 feet above you. Pretty high. Maybe a running jump if you want to get up there. Climb. May take a turn.
She is gonna move here to prep for a running jump for the next time because she doesn't have movement for that because she had to stand up. So,
All right. Next up is the flaming skull. As it floats, flies through the air and up higher in front of you, so it's above you, probably 15 feet. It's 15 feet in the air, looking towards all of you. It's going to shoot. Where'd my dice go? There they are. It's going to shoot a ray of fire
Oh no.
at Halgar. That is a 16.
16 is my armor.
It's going to have to move a little closer before it can do that, actually. Gotta get that range right. So that is... His eyes kind of light up with this green flaming energy. Magical. This ray of fire blasts, hitting you in the chest, dealing 10 points of fire damage. Then it does it again. That's only a 10, though.
That misses.
Again, it just kind of charges up and then shoots this ray. Kind of flies wide, slams into the building opposite. It's going to stay there. Next, this creature is going to 15-foot cone. It's going to fly down in front of you, and it's about at head level. It's going to open its mouth. 15-foot cone. It's not going to get Darius. It's going to get Thalara, Halgar. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. It unleashes its mouth and just this swirling dust.
Can I see this attack?
Yeah, you can see it happening.
Okay. I can make dex saves at advantage if I can see the effect coming at me as part of a barbarian class.
That would fit within the parameters of that.
Not very good. That is 9.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
As the dust and sand just slamming into your face, clogging into your eyes, the two of you are blinded. You can repeat the save at the end of your turn. That's all it's got. So the other one is going to fly down Halgar and make just a claw attack. And that's a 15.
Has advantage because I'm blind.
Does it have advantage? Is that how that works?
Yes.
If I'm blind, yeah.
Blinded creatures have advantage on have disadvantage on attacks against other creatures. Creatures have advantage against them.
Well, in that case, that's a dirty 20. So it flies up. You hear the wings just kind of flapping in front of your face. You hear, and it begins clawing at your face, dealing 4 points of slashing damage. It's just going to stay there. Other two creatures are going to take flight up into the air. They really need to add height to these for depth. They're both going to take flight up in the air, fly around. I don't think they have enough movement. So distance, 30 feet. Yeah, it's about as far as they can go. And that brings us to Thalara. You are blind.
Right. So do I need to make a check at the beginning or at the end of my...
Well, 1 second. You can repeat your saving throw on each of its turns. A blinded creature can repeat the saving throw on each of its turns, ending the effect on a success. So it doesn't specify, it just says on your turn. Oh, wait, hang on. At the end of your turn.
Alright, so I am going to try to do my Eldritch Blast on where I thought that the closest creature was to Halgar.
Mm-hmm.
And I have disadvantage.
Yes, you do.
So, but I have two of them, so I'm going to shoot it out twice at the same. I'm going to aim at B.
Yeah.
Because that was the one that got the closest. So the first one is a 3? No.
10? Just...
Yeah.
You have no idea.
The next one is an 18.
18 will hit.
So that's 3 points of force damage, and it gets repelled 10 feet back.
10 feet back. Just, you hear... As it kind of crashes into it, and it's pushed back. You can't hear it. So go ahead and make your dexterity saving throw.
Natural 20.
You're no longer blinded?
Natural 20.
So as you kind of blast out of each hand, you hear the creature scream, and you wipe the dirt and dust from your eyes, and you open, and you see that it's been pushed further away. You're like, must have hit one.
I'm going to step to the back of the stagecoach, and I will end my turn.
Halgar, that's to you.
All right, Halgar will reach next to him in his greatsword. He will run out. I'm going to rage as a bonus action, and then run out to where I hear these creatures flipping and flapping, and I will attempt to recklessly attack them.
All right, still blinded. So reckless would make it a flat roll.
All right, here we go. +7. That is a natural 1.
Which ones are you attacking again?
Whichever one I can hear.
Mm-hmm.
And so probably the closest one, he's going to run off and try to just jump in the air and try to hit.
Okay, so A is flying in the air, roughly head height in front of you, about 5 feet away, so you can hear the flapping of it. You kind of jump out and you swing at it with your sword. What'd you say you rolled?
I rolled natural 1, so.
Your sword sings through the air as you land, hitting the ground. You can feel the horse next to you kind of jerk away. Luckily, you didn't feel your sword catch at your first attack.
Is there anything in range?
So you'd probably be right under this one now.
Mm-hmm.
It would be just above you. You could probably reach it if you swung up at it. You can hear something above you. Its wings flapping. The kind of just dusty nature of this creature falling at you. It's a flat roll because you're blind.
16.
16 will hit.
Okay, that is 2. That's low. 3 + 4 is 7 + 2 is 9.
As you strike this creature, blinded, kind of just swinging upward at it, you hear this kind of explosion. Dust kind of rains down on you, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, that is a 11.
Man, I guess you can't be double blinded, so just open-eyed. There's already like sand, like caked in your eyes from where its breath weapon kind of hit you, and the sand hits your eyes. You just blink it away. It doesn't matter. No effect. So at the end of your turn, roll a dexterity saving throw to end your blinded condition.
That is a 15 plus 4 is 19.
19. As the sand hits the sand that's already in your eyes and the dust, you blink it away, and then you blink even harder, eyes welling with water, and you're no longer blinded.
It's my turn.
Right. Turn. Top of round 2. Darius. You were hidden. You were unloaded, and you hear some commotion.
I will use a bonus action to reload
Quickly jam another bolt. Crossbow.
from the building and aim at A.
A's dead. Sorry, I meant to hide it.
Oh, okay. Well,
It exploded into a dust cloud.
from where I'm standing, then can I see B?
Yes. I guess the letter went away. It's just it now. Yeah.
All right. Here we go. This would also count for the sneak attack, correct?
Let's see if you hit first.
2, 3, 4, 6, 23.
Oh, yeah. 23 hit. So roll your damage, then roll sneak attack.
So that's 8 damage from the bow. 10, 8, 18.
Fucking explodes into a cloud of dust. Halgar, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
23.
Guess I should take the status effect off of you. You succeed as the dust. You just experienced this. You close your eyes. Rakes across your face. You're not blinded. However, this creature, dust slams into its face, is blinded. As Darius obliterates the other dust creature. Attack bonus action. Gonna move anywhere?
No, I'm going to go back to hiding again.
You can't technically hide, but you can move back behind cover. All right. Brings us to Crystal.
Magma B. She's gonna wait. Hold on. I shot twice last time, so that means that I get to load twice. So we're loading a pink tipped bolt, and we're going for Magma B. 22.
22 will hit.
That's 8 damage.
Shoots.
Pulls out another crossbow bolt. It's pink again. And she loads the pink tipped bolt
Rolling for the color.
into the crossbow. And she's like, all right, Opal, we got this. She's going to run here and then jump to there.
Roll an athletics check for me.
Okay. That was cocked, but it still kind of landed. It just went and like got stuck. Okay.
If it's cocked, roll it again. I trust you. Roll it again.
Okay. I'm going to roll on not this. I'm going to mute.
Nat 20.
Yes.
You jump just like slow motion, running through the air. Just, you don't even...
She looks so cool.
You jumped higher than you thought. You thought you were just going to have to like catch the edge and like pull yourself up and over, but you actually you're like, holy shit, I'm really high, and your feet land up on the roof. You kind of land just kind of on all fours.
Just stand up and bow. She's just gonna move up a little bit more. Can she see over the tip of
Phrasing,
of
come
the
on.
house? I mean, it's what it is.
So with that jump, you probably used a lot of your movement up to it, even with a natural 20. What's your movement speed? 30. You could probably move 5 feet from where you are. You could probably move maybe...
From where I landed? Yeah, that's why I moved her to here.
Yeah, that's probably what I give you just off the cuff.
Yeah. So does she see... She wants to see if she sees any other evil creatures, like over here that are about to,
To perceive like that would probably take an action. You kind of glance around, but you can't really tell.
She's good. She's like, we got this, Opal. And that's it.
All right. Brings us to the flame skull. Oh, chat. It's going to fly forward and up. Triangle math is about level with the roof. It is going to cast first level magic missile at Crystal, which is going to be... I guess I have to roll dice. I just don't have a fucking dice roller in here.
It's not a witch, that's a skull.
How dare you?
Sorry, it's the sleep talking.
Dealing 6 points of force damage as these missiles spiral out and slam into you. Keep that out for later. See what other dice I might need.
She just licks up the skull.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Really? I don't smell anything.
That's everything it's got. It's about 30 feet in the air. Next are the magma creatures. Start with B. It's going to fly at Halgar. You're just always right in the front. And it's going to claw at you.
It has advantage.
Well, that's a 14.
Still misses.
Just kind of scraping through the air at your face, like squealing. It doesn't hit. Then A is going to fly forward and open its mouth. It's going to fly close enough that it'll actually hit. Oh god. Opens its mouth, unleashes just this swirling torrent of fire. Thalara, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
No.
Oh, you can use the luck. You can use the luck.
What'd you roll?
I rolled an 8.
You want to use the luck?
How many luck points do we have? We have
got
1.
2.
If it's all right with the crew, I might. Okay, I'm gonna use the
Yeah,
luck.
I mean, I used it to look cool earlier, so.
The thing with the luck is I feel like if you're feeling lucky in the moment, your character, it's a character thing. It's not a player thing. That's why I say you can be greedy if you want. It's really, in the moment, it's up to you. Think of it as a character thing, not a player thing in a way. Like, this is happening and just a moment of luck strikes. Yay or nay?
Yeah, I'll use it.
All right.
That is a 17.
17. You kind of duck, singes the edges of you, and you take 3 points of fire damage. That's all it's got. That is to your turn.
In retaliation, she kind of tries to duck out of the way, and as it hits her, she's going to whip out a hand and do another Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
So fucking cocked. So the first one's...
Did you get over your blindness?
Yes, I rolled a natural 20.
That's right. Okay, sorry. Brain.
First one's a 25.
Yeah, that'll hit.
The other one is an 18.
That will also very much hit. As you kind of release.
So that is going to be 16 points of force damage total, and it gets yeeted 10 feet away from me in a straight line.
It's kind of slams into it. It screeches. Its wings kind of stuttering as it falls a little bit. It's pushed backwards, looking pretty rough. 10 feet. That's 10 feet. Bonus action movement.
I would like to use my movement to drop down behind the carriage onto the sand. And I will end my turn there.
It's to you, Halgar.
Is this creature still in my face?
Yes, it flew down to claw at your face, and it never flew away.
He will recklessly attack this creature. That is a 16.
Swing and you slice across its body.
That is 6 plus 4, 10 plus 2 is 12.
You cleave this creature in two, and as you do, it explodes.
Awesome.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 26.
Fucking hell. You take 3 points of fire damage.
All
The
right.
creature explodes and magma just kind of faps and flaps and lands everywhere.
It
Huh?
what?
Yep. Overlook it. Overlook it. Move on.
Where's the next creature that is within my range?
You kind of look over the horses and you see that there's one. It's about between 5 and 10 feet in the air.
Can I, for flavor, run across the horse's back?
Absolutely, you can. Kind of vault up onto the horse and take a step.
I'll say to them, all right, hold still. Here we go. Let's go. Thinking like he's still talking to them. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't.
Their knees kind of lock up and they're like, all right. You step and you step and you jump and you swing your sword down, flying through the air recklessly.
24.
24 will definitely hit.
All right, that is 7 plus 4 is 11 plus 2 is 13.
I mean, it had 2 hit points as you just cleave this one in half too. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Kind of explodes, magma just
21.
3 points of fire damage as it explodes.
So I have to run over here, and then where's this other thingy?
You saw that there was the skull that's floating above you at the edge of the building, probably 30 feet in the air.
Okay, I think he will slide over, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20 to here, and then he will stab his sword into the ground and then pull out his short bow and take aim at the creature, and that'll end my turn.
Right on. Top of round 3. Darius.
Let's see. You said the flame skull was 30 feet in the air, correct? To the edge of that building?
It is. It's at all the way down the building, up in the air. Good triangle math.
And how tall is the building?
30 feet-ish. It's right at the kind of cusp. It can see it's floating right over the edge of it, so it could see crystal kind of with the incline.
So if it's 30 foot high, let's see if I mathed this correctly. Second story coming. Okay, so with me standing on the side,
50, 60-ish feet.
get up and then over.
Like if you were to step out and just shoot up at it directly, it's probably 60 feet is what I'd rough math it at.
All right, so I'll just do this. I was going to try to do like the full on climb the building, dash over and shoot down, but it's not going to be enough. So I would just, as a bonus action, reload the crossbow, step out, and then move up to here. Would that give me a clear shot to it from it still being 60 feet up in the air?
With the way that awning is, you move forward, you're breaking your sight line. You may need to move a little closer.
Closer, okay. So that was 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. That would be my full movement there.
Yeah, from there you would have a vantage probably about 20 feet.
Okay.
Or 30,
and we'll go
20, 25. No, it's 30 feet up. You're still 10 feet away. So math, triangles. It's within range of your weapon.
Okay. So I will take aim with my crossbow, aiming up at the skull.
Take aim. Want to attack roll for me?
15, 16, 17, 18. That's a 20.
20 will definitely hit.
Excuse me, I said that wrong. 21. I mathed wrong.
Well, now, plus one more, it's not going to hit now. Somehow magically.
I didn't want to lie. I had said 21.
It's a world of make-believe. Somehow it's not going to hit now. You squeeze the trigger. It flies up and jars this flaming skull that's floating in the air. Sickening screech.
Would this still count with my sneak attack?
No, because you are not hidden.
So that's 1d8 plus the 3 is 8.
As it flies through the skulls. See, there's just a hole through it. Still floating magically, screeching in the air. Bonus action movement. Action. Got anything else?
I kind of want to do this just for shits, kicks, and giggles, because Darius loves to be hidden, can't really get back behind the building. I want to hide underneath the horse.
Roll a stealth check. You climb beneath the horse.
Oh, he's getting dirty too.
You realize this horse is very much male.
Thanks for that. A 17.
You're hidden. Kind of like, get on my face. Oh shit, slapping my microphone. You're slapping this thing away like...
Slap, oh, is that what they call it now? A microphone? I wouldn't talk into that thing.
The more you try to slap it away, the more it's just like in your face. And
it's Floppy.
Not anymore.
Oh,
Looking for more misadventures, mayhem, and magical mishaps? Catch us live most Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern on Twitch and YouTube. With the dice are hot, stakes are high, and someone's definitely making a terrible decision. Don't forget to visit solid10dnd.com for event updates, shiny merch, and all of our socials in one enchanted scroll. Bookmark it, tattoo it, write it on your hand. We won't judge. Until next Wednesday.
Turn 2 of round 3. Crystal, you are up on the roof. You've heard a few of these creatures screech since you've been up here and heard some kind of puffing explosion.
Oh, her eyes are only on one thing. She's gonna roll and see that she's pulling out a pink-tipped to load it. And she's gonna start slowly walking towards the flame skull and be like, Oh, you seem like you're gonna be fun. Want to have a play date with Opal? And then she's gonna shoot it.
Taking aim. Squeeze the trigger of your crossbow called Opal.
Yes. So that is a 26.
26 will hit.
6 damage.
It flies and the creature staggers.
Then we're going to use second action. And it is a blue-tipped bolt that she loads. And she will action surge and shoot it again.
Nice.
Nice.
No, that's not that great. That is a 13.
13 will just hit.
Yes!
So you take aim, squeeze the trigger, and
Minimum damage of 5.
it slams in the creature. At this point, I guess you're close enough. You're closer than anyone else has been. You notice that these piercing bolts have not been doing quite as much damage as you thought.
Why are you doing this?
Oh, son of a bitch.
She's gonna put Opal away instead of loading, if that's okay. She's gonna pull out her scimitar.
Shing! Is that the end of your turn?
And then she'll walk a little bit closer and say, or do you like double dates?
The eyes glow brighter green and it just screams at you, this blood-curdling screech. And now it's its turn. Let's see. I don't think it likes you much since it flew up and it's looking directly at you. So it's going to fly up a little bit higher. So it's now, I'm going to say, at 35 feet. I will notate that just to help. And flies away a little bit. And it's going to cast Fireball at you. And just you.
If you like me, you should come closer.
I need you to make a dex save.
That is a 19.
So you succeed. Half damage. Oh shit. Oh shit. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 3, 25. Half of 25, you take 12 points of fire damage. And that is its turn. Brings us to...
Thalara is going to step out. 15, 20, 25, 30. Under the lip of this thing, can she get a clear view of this thing?
Looking upwards, yes.
Alright. She's gonna do... Actually... double check the range on that thing. I had an idea, and then my brain went, wait a minute. It's 20 feet away and 35 feet up.
What's the range of what you're trying to do?
60 feet.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that's within range.
Okay.
Just barely.
I'm gonna cast Shatter, and it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Let's see, that's a 15-foot radius. Not a square.
Oh, radius is 10 feet.
So, con save. That's a 9.
Great! It fails. So it takes 13... Hold on, quick maths. 28 points of lightning damage. Thunder damage.
You said 28 points
Yes, sir.
of thunder damage?
Yes, sir.
It's not resistant to that. Holy fuck, okay. Just to clarify, you said 28. That's exactly how many hit points it has.
Let's go.
Oh. Thalara is like leaning out from underneath it, and she just points at it, and she says, "Get him, big guy." And the shadow crawls down her arm, and it shoots out, and it wraps around the skull and explodes.
Sounds like a bell ringing.
And then she starts rambling, but the child rhymes that she's been repeating, she now repeats in reverse. She gives like a 1,000-yard stare.
Creature clatters to the ground, rolls back over here.
Crystal sheathes her scimitars and then sits on the edge of the roof and says, I didn't really think this through that well.
Are you stuck?
Just really far down, you know? She's gonna get up and come back over here.
Meanwhile, Darius is still locked in combat. Let's see. You suffer
I am fighting for it now, aren't I?
fighting for your life. You suffer 8 points of psychic damage. This thing waggles in your face.
He'll kind of like look a little bit and just be like, all right, that's enough of that shit, and gets out from underneath and stands up and just brushes off.
You're lucky it's psychic and not bludgeoning or piercing. Moving on.
Damn you.
All of this happening, the horses are unhappy. Half of them are probably rolling for the horses.
Blinded.
Yeah, half of them are blind. Some of them burned a bit. Still alive somehow. And the creature's exploding.
Crystal's gonna try to hop back on top of the thing.
It's probably 20 feet down. Roll an athletics check for me.
Okay. That's a 13. Less graceful this time.
Try to superhero land and you kind of stumble. Your ankle goes, ah, it kind of twists a little bit. Now you suffer 3 points. Bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't graceful, but it was still very, very attractive.
Ow! She massages her, ankle.
Seemingly quelled. What are you guys doing?
Crystal's gonna go to the front side of Thalara and, try to see if she can see what she's seeing. Is she still chanting backwards?
Yeah, you hear, last be not will know you won. Fast answer, don't knock 3. Death for 2, silence for 1. Breath your hold, then cracks the count.
She's gonna shake her and say, "It's not door 7, you're fine."
Do you want me to roll for anything, Mr. DM?
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Advantage, disadvantage, or straight roll?
Just straight.
Wisdom save, 23.
Crystal's kind of shaking you and you finish the second, third, fourth round of your chant. After this is ended, you shake your head and you kind of come out of it. Still shaking, but...
The bells, the bells, the bells, the bells, bells.
There are none. Here's a ding and a dong. She hands you 2 ball bearings again. Do you want me to put them in your hair?
Darius flinches.
Kind of looks at the horse and be like, look, normally I'm not the one getting trampled in the relationship, but...
She just shakes her head, and she goes and she gets in the stagecoach.
Open the door, you crawl in, you kind of push the corpse aside. So you open the door, flies just fly in. Doesn't smell great traveling half a day in the sun. Push to the side. You see that there's a small trap door in the bottom, under the oats. Close the door behind you.
I check the trap door.
You grab the door. You kind of have to push the sacks of oats and the sack of dried meat a little to the side. You pull the trap door up, and as it opens, you see that underneath is much larger than you thought it would be. And there are 6 half coffin-sized crates. It's just a comparison. It's not actually coffins, but 6 large crates beneath the floorboard of this stagecoach.
Do they have do the lids look like they're nailed shut, or do they look latched?
Roll an investigation check. I love it when you guys ask questions. It lets me make you roll dice.
You did investigation?
I did.
That's a whole 8.
Big ol' 8. The way they're kind of crammed in here, kind of with the mental ordeal you just went through, you're not looking very closely. You don't really know. But you can see they're packed in here tight. You'd have to lift one out a little bit to look at it more closely.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna sit on top of it. Crisscross applesauce.
Darius, fighting for his life, crawls out from under the horse.
I was gonna say, Darius got out from underneath the horse a long time ago before he asked for his phone number.
What's a phone?
It's like, I'm very intimate with you now. I'm gonna cast sending and scrying all the time.
I don't have a word limit now, buddy.
Ooh, ooh.
Halgar, what you doing?
Hal's going to land on this creature as it flies down into the ground, and he's going to continue to bash on it to find some kind of entity that he can tie into his hair.
All right, as you bash on it, you beat it to pieces, and eventually you find a piece suitable.
And I think he reaches into the dragon's mouth and tries to tooth off to tie it in there like, hey, this is a dragon's tooth. Not a lot of people have this, so I'm going to tie it into my hair, even though I didn't fight it.
Aren't some already missing?
Some are already missing. Hard sentence. The expression on this dragon's face, if it could have an expression, head is lying on the side. Its mouth is kind of open like, oh! It's missing teeth. But you managed it. It's pretty easy. The tooth just pops right out. There's no flesh holding it in anymore.
Never mind, I can't say that right now. I'll wait.
You're gonna say the exact same thing I was.
Crystal's sitting on the ground, by the way, like trying to like rub her ankle.
Now you sit for a couple. You sit for a couple minutes, and your ankle's fine. You didn't take a whole lot of hurt from it.
Darius will come over and give a hand to Crystal. Are you okay?
Yep, are we? And she puts her hand in his hand and gets up. So is this where we were supposed to do the drop off? Because I don't think anybody's here.
Darius.
I hear you. What's up? I'm right here. Do you want me to go? I'll go. Do you need a moment?
I don't know what he needs.
Oh, you're good. Thank you. All right. I was going to go back and climb in the stagecoach.
And you pull the door, but you see Thalara sitting there.
All right,
You
creepy
see
girl.
her hand. You see her hand smoking slightly.
It smells like burnt paper.
I was going to inhale it. I need to get into the bottom. Where's the door? Like, how do I get in here?
I don't know.
Roll a deception check.
I don't know.
Big roll, no
And how you
whammies.
can roll an insight check.
I rolled a 10 for a 17.
I rolled a 16. I'd like to use the last luck.
I was fiending for that shit. Right on. Okay. Down to 0 luck points.
That's not better.
Hal was feeling lucky.
Hand still smoking. I don't know. Why do you need it? Is that why you were trying to knock over the thing earlier?
I've literally torn apart armies. I can't get into whatever is down here in the stagecoach. It's like the biggest magic ever.
What she said.
That's what you said.
Well, she's gonna nudge the corpse with her from on the floor, and she's gonna be like, well, he died, and he told us he didn't do it, so maybe it's not a good decision.
I'll just use my. Anyways,
Are you okay?
Neil, step back. On his bandolier, there are broken vials and broken pottery. There aren't any more that are full. And he's like, I have to mix it with some solution so I can continue to perform in battle. Darius. He steps out of the carriage.
I said nothing.
The door's still open?
Yes.
She's gonna wait till the door's shut.
So he walks away. The door's still open. You reach out and pull the door closed.
And she is going to stand and lift the door again. She's gonna try to pull up one of the boxes.
All right, roll a strength check for me.
17.
17. It takes you a minute, but you manage to finagle it.
Okay.
You wiggle it and you pull the box up, kind of out of the trapdoor.
Now can I tell how the lid is? If it's nailed shut or a latch?
Looking at it, there's pretty obvious. There's a latch closing it on the front with a lock. You couldn't see it before.
I'm gonna take out another piece of paper and I'm gonna write on it, should I trust Halgar?
Go ahead and roll your religion check.
We're at 11.
9!
9!
Great.
You wait.
Old one. Is he being my friend?
You wait. Long moment. Then it's off. Yes.
I kick open the door. Halgar! I got it open!
We'll run back, pushing people aside.
She's kind of holding a box as you see. She's, well, kind of. She's like, I'm assuming it's a little heavy.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
She's like lifting up one side.
So Milos described it that he could fold you in half, Thalara, and fit you inside one of these boxes.
I might need to open it. but I don't know how.
I will rage and then grab it from Thalara and throw it against the building next to us.
You throw it in the building with all of your strength. It hits the wall, breaks in, and as it hits the wall, you notice that this town looks pretty rough already. There's like burn marks across this wall. There's the large claw marks. Being battle savvy, you figure it's probably from whatever that dragon was. It clatters to the ground. The box seems unaffected by.
It was super ineffective.
Darius will see Halgar toss the box across and hit the wall and not open up. Be like, "Hey, Crystal, I think they have a box there. I think I saw a lock." I'm gonna go see if I can help.
Well, have fun.
You just gonna stand here? Or you gonna go too?
I mean, boxes and locks are, it's kind of boring. So she's gonna go to the horses. Just the box. It's wood. What's exciting about wood?
Darius walks away. There's a lot of things exciting about wood, but I'll tell you later.
As you walk by, the horse goes.
You hear Thalara go, gross.
She's gonna get dust out of the horse's eyes and stuff. Just kind of be like, I need y'all to be able to see, so we can go.
Okay, Darius, you make your way over towards the box.
Box will not open. Darius, can you get inside this box?
I think I could give it the old try. Hasn't been a lock that I couldn't open yet.
Have you done this before?
Oh, many of times. Many times.
I don't believe you, but go ahead.
Dude's good at getting box, apparently.
Damn it. That's it. I'm changing characters from now on. No more picking on Roddy's characters.
So you pull out your thieves' tools. Again, picking the lock. So roll a dexterity check and add your proficiency modifier.
That one's new. Where is that one at?
Just be a +6.
Oh, there it is. Math. It's too late for math.
22. It takes you a long while. You sit there fiddling with it.
Just the way we open a lock, open a lock, open a lock.
Mumbling to yourself. Eventually there's a loud click. The latch swings up. The lock breaks free.
You hear from the carriage, do you hear the voices too?
Just yours.
I love her.
Little one. Just yours. No voices in my head. No voices in my head.
Yet.
Give it time.
He takes your face too sometimes.
At least he has good taste. Okay, I opened it. Now what?
The latch flipped up. The box has not been opened yet.
I guess y'all want me to open it? Gee, don't everybody answer at once.
Crystal is cleaning dirt from the horse's eyes to make sure we can leave.
From the carriage, you hear Hal wanted it.
Yes, come on, man, open it.
Why do you want it, Hal?
I needs it. He will kind of shoulder Darius.
I want it. And I need it.
That's my line. That's usually how I get when I see shinies.
There's shinies in this box.
Do I believe him?
Roll an insight check.
That would be a 15.
You want to roll deception or
Well, that's got to be a persuasion. There's definitely shinies in this box.
persuasion? Yeah, that's the one. I
It's
couldn't
9.
brand the word. Nope. You don't believe him.
I'm having a hard time believing you.
I can tell. And he'll open up the box.
Halgar, as you open the box, nothing happens. You look inside, and there are many well-packaged small sacks of something stacked. They're probably 10 up, and you don't know how deep. You imagine they're probably as deep as the crate is. So there's, you see 10 pouches. There are definitely more.
And I think you probably see Hal kneel down, and he'll reach into one of his pouches. Inside this pouch, maybe Darius sees that this pouch is lined with some kind of metal, and he'll reach in and you'll see him flinch a little bit, and he pulls out these molten rocks, and he'll pull out another pouch, and he'll pour these rocks into a vial, and then he'll take one of these little pouches and he'll pour it in to this vial on top, and then he'll close the top, hoping it doesn't explode. And he'll wait a second, and and then he kind of spits in it and then puts some mud on top of it and then slides it into his bandolier. He'll continue to do that until you guys tell him to stop.
What in the high hell are you doing?
This mixture, everything, the spirits, the voices, the rage, the hatred, the happiness. Here, have a whiff. Hold it in front of Darius's face.
Roll a peer pressure check. It's not peer pressure, it's your turn.
He'll stuff it in front of Darius's face and go, I think I'm good. I don't want to hear voices. I'm good. You need to stop though. Stop it.
Suit yourself. And he'll continue to fill his bandolier.
Crystal has started walking towards the carriage and she just kind of says to Darius, I mean, some extra voices can be fun. And then she'll get into the carriage and she'll sit next to.
So all this is happening right outside the open door of the stagecoach, so you can kind of see what's happening.
Does anything, as far as my great old friend, seem to stick out? Like, is there anything that's kind of like worrying about this based on the story that she heard?
You're concerned. A little bit. You've spent some time with Halgar on the road. You don't understand what's happening, not really.
I'm going to step out and I'm going to walk to Halgar and very gently place a hand that is wrapped in bandages it looks almost like fingerless gloves and soot-covered singed fingertips that have symbols carved into the fingerprints of it, the finger pads. And she puts a hand over one of Hal's hands and she says, "Not all voices are good." Why did I sound like Nim? Sorry. Not all voices are good. Not all voices help. Please stop. You have enough.
I think Hal will take Thalara's hand and he'll, for the first time, really look at these symbols on her fingertips at least, and he'll look at the scarred runes on his chest, and he'll look back at them, almost like taking a double take as he sees the similarities of the symbols that are written across his chest and his shoulders on her fingertips, and he'll look back towards Thalara and take the last one that fills his bandolier. And all right, now where to?
We'll have to put it back in the carriage for now, the remainder, and continue on.
Close the lid and lift.
Drops back into its position. And close the trapdoor over it and kind of position the sacks and kind of roll the body of Milos back over top of it. Close the door.
Thalara sits down on top of it, like she was before, on top of the trap.
Right next to Milos. You're starting to smell pretty bad.
Oh no, I was muted. And me! Because she didn't move whenever you...
Yeah, Crystal's kind of been sitting in there watching all this happen.
I'll walk over to the horses and speak with animals. Tap one on its shoulders. Right, time to go.
Fucker. Horse just kind of nods his head, tossing his hair out of his eyes a little bit, and you see that the sand has been cleared. Climb back up. Darius, have you remounted the carriage?
The carriage, not the horse.
How did you know the horse's name was Carrage? Anyway.
Because I know you.
Oh my goodness.
Back on the stagecoach.
Who needs therapy when we have friends like you?
Continue back through town, past the dragon skeleton, and small chapel beside it. Now through town, to the north. Then the road loops back around. You follow the mountains to the west as you head south. Carry on south for several more hours before night falls. And just briefly, anything while you stop?
I think the rest, Thalara will take her sleep roll, her bedroll, and wrap Milos in it. Tuck him away from the food. Sorry, you may continue.
Yeah, the food and the rotting body are right there together. Go ahead, Crystal.
While we were riding, Crystal's gonna measure part of her rope off and then like cut it. And then she's gonna like unweave it. And she's gonna paint some of them blue and some of them pink. And then she's gonna reweave it together, but she's gonna put some dings and some dongs in there. And she's making a necklace for Thalara.
So, roll a general dexterity check for me.
Okay. 19. Nope. Yeah, 19.
19, you do a pretty good job of it. The dings and the dongs don't fall out.
Look, Thalara, it's a necklace.
He likes it. Thank you.
It's for you. And then she like ties it behind her.
She reaches into her scarf and pulls out a pendant. It's very old. Kind of looks hand woven with like a little bit of like silver into it. It's really worn. Can't really make out what it is, but it's like a flat rectangular piece, and she puts it with the necklace of the dings and the dongs.
Okay.
Love you guys.
Love you too. Ding dong, ding dong.
Ding dong, the creepy one is awake.
The rest of the evening, you each take watches.
I do not take a watch this time. I sleep the whole time.
Okay, I mean, even if you all sleep, nothing of note happens. If there's nothing else you want to do throughout the night, set out. You travel south for several more hours, passing a great mesa. So on the other side of the river that you've been following south, as you were instructed. The road hooks around. You continue down the road. Eventually the land becomes a little less arid, and you feel you must be getting close to Stonewater. It seems to be less harsh as you approach. It was described to you, tall willow, the edge of a river. The river's rushing quietly just a few feet away, its surface kind of glinting, clear sky, and the road continues on. You see the town in the distance. As you pull off, you wait a little while. Sound of horse hooves, the road approaching, steady. Approaching is a gray stallion. On its back is a tall, black-scaled dragonborn. His scales gleam like obsidian. His robes are a deep burgundy, trimmed with gold. He looks clean. He dismounts and he walks towards all of you by the carriage under the tree, hands folded neatly behind his back. He smells of riches and finery. He looks at each of you. I had expected more of you.
Oh, well, you see, we were attacked, and the driver kinda died. Is he from here? We brought his body back because people like to, like bury the respect and stuff.
No, that's not something I handle. But do you have what you were sent?
Oh, yeah, it's in the special compartment that's bigger on the inside.
I see. He turns and he waves behind him, and you didn't notice as you were talking is he had a few people with him and begin to inspect. See them open the doors and begin rummaging through. They look and they kind of wave and nod. All right, 10,000 as agreed. He pulls a pouch, and then he reaches back and he pulls another smaller pouch. And I suppose a few hundred more for the driver. That's a shame about him.
For his family.
I don't know anything about him, fortunately.
Oh, okay.
What was his name?
Milos.
I mean, he told one good story.
I mean, to be fair, then he died like right after that.
Right? Like...
We will take care of him. And he kind of waves, and a couple of his guys hop up on the stagecoach, and it begins driving away.
Oh, thank you.
Kimba thanks you. Your work is acknowledged.
What's your name?
Tony!
Why do you ask? These situations are better left anonymous.
You don't have to tell me your name, I guess. Maybe just something to remember you by.
Yeah, it could be a fake your name.
My face and presence is more than I usually like for these transactions. You can call me Naxor.
Very well, Naxor. This road leads south.
Yes, just a half a mile down the road you will find Stonehaven. It's a very nice tavern. If you'd like a drink, it's called called the Prickly Pear.
How much are drinks?
Do you want a ding and a dong?
I brought my own, thank you, but with the gold you have, I'm sure they can accommodate you finally.
I just need about 10 to 12 drinks. You can keep the rest. And Hal will maybe, like, if they were given out separately, he will hand it back. And then he will say to them, that's for what's missing.
All right, then.
Thalara takes a closer step back to towards Crystal.
I suppose in these types of situations, that's inevitable, but I appreciate your honesty and the gold.
I'll look back to my party and say, I go south. Good luck, everybody.
Take care with the voices.
If we see you again, I can rebraid your hair again.
Before, as you turn and begin talking to the rest of the party, Naxor quietly steps backwards, walking backwards away, and climbs back on his horse and follows the carriage that is already quite a ways away. So it's just the four of you now, standing underneath the willow tree.
Who wants a drink?
Before we walk off, before Halgar walks off, Darius will go, Halgar.
Yes, D.
Noted. Start changing the names. Got it.
Chat missed the fact that we realized that all your characters start with D.
He's not.
Oh, God. Anyway, it's not very often that I do something this way, and he'll reach out his hand for Halgar. Do take care of yourself. Don't do anything stupid.
Well, Governor, I can't guarantee anything like that.
You'll do just fine. Now, how about them drinks? I sure could use a fine wine. Get some of this dirt out of my mouth.
I wonder if they have a bathhouse. That's Harbor.
I've heard you don't put your clothes in the cubby holes.
Oh?
Why? Why not? Where are you supposed to put them?
Keep them with you.
Naughty, naughty.
Your cloak will walk off sometimes, I've heard.
In bathhouses, the cloaks grow legs and walk off.
Beautiful, yet easily amused.
You're having this conversation as you make your way towards Stonehaven. You get there. You find the Prickly Pear. You sit and you talk, have drinks, tell stories. I think that's where we'll end this one shot.
Hooray!
We did it!
Crystal drinks heavily.
Yeah. Everyone drinks heavily.
Looking for more misadventures, mayhem, and magical mishaps? Catch us live most Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern on Twitch and YouTube. With the dice are hot, stakes are high, and someone's definitely making a terrible decision. Don't forget to visit solid10dnd.com for event updates, shiny merch, and all of our socials in one enchanted scroll. Bookmark it, tattoo it, write it on your hand. We won't judge. Until next Wednesday.